Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central, I'm your host Jack, and today we're taking a look at 3 hours of woke people making fools of themselves. But let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
I have a petition to put tampons in boys' school bathrooms. Is that something you'd be willing to sign?
Yeah. Perfect.
What makes you inclined to sign this?
Because there are people in boys' bathrooms that need tampons.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're handing out products where there's literally no need for them? Seriously?
I can't in 4% of America right now. So
You can't in 4% of America.
in 4% of America, it is illegal for me to use the men's restroom in government buildings.
So, because of the biology bill that they just passed.
Yes, because I am biologically female, I cannot use the men's restroom in Florida or Utah.
What would you say to people who would say, well, just use the family restroom or a gender-neutral restroom if it's available? Like, what would your thoughts on that be?
What am I supposed to do if there isn't a gender-neutral restroom available? Am I supposed to just hold it? Or am I supposed to just wet my pants?
She said it herself. Shave that scruff off and use the correct bathroom. Nothing to see here, folks.
Gender is a social idolatry.
Based off of what?
It's a social thing.
But based off of what is it rooted?
It's not
Subjective
rooted
feeling.
in anything.
So it's not reality.
Biology is. And people...
Biology is, yes. There is only male and female. That's right.
Yeah, and I love your signs. They're amazing. It's very bold, and a lot of people want to play it safe, you know. So it's great to see you guys just be open about it, be loud about it. It seems like you're getting a lot of support from a lot of different people, so that's really excellent.
So in the LGBT agenda, they condone that kind of behavior. Free love. So like I was just saying, love is love. That's not very tolerant of you.
That's not very tolerant of me. This is very tolerant of you.
So
I think that if you're going to be a hypocrite,
because you don't agree with us,
because you don't agree with me,
that allows you to enact violence against us, like what you just did. We're trying to have a civil discussion, a conversation, and then you just act childish.
You were just talking about love, and this is what you show what love is.
That's not love.
This is your proof.
And I think this is about you being hateful.
There's nothing hateful about what we're doing.
Yeah. I think
There's nothing hateful about what we're doing.
Pardon, may I finish my thought?
We wouldn't do this. We would do this every day of our lives.
Hey, may I finish my thought?
Well,
I think that...
after you throw your coffee at us, I don't think you really want to have a conversation.
The fact she doesn't even realize she just committed criminal damage is wild. That was hot coffee. If it landed on his legs, she'd be looking at assault charges. Then we'd see how long she lasts in jail. Probably not even 24 hours.
I'm sorry. I really don't like to laugh when people are upset, but it's like, you need the court to tell you that. We've been trying to tell you that. On another note, it's about time England's doing something right.
The UK Supreme Court just said what everyone's been thinking. Facts over feelings every single time.
You believe the United States is the best country in the world?
No.
Can you name me 3 countries better?
Not really.
She said no like she had answers, and then her brain clocked out.
You go around and do the sympathies there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Going to a party. Are you wearing that next week? Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, that's quick when you clap.
I can't even imagine what it'd be like to be a parent to, well, that thing.
Have you ever heard of an ambulatory wheelchair user? This is someone who has use of their legs, but still chooses to use a wheelchair sometimes.
What?
Imagine faking disability for attention and still wondering why no one takes you seriously.
I have been misgendered 3 times in the past 24 hours at rest.
Sir, don't worry. We got you, sir. Have you ever seen such a convenient LED sign? Just put in batteries and light them up, all with a single plug. We can do different colors and fonts, and you can take it anywhere you want. Ship it.
Even if he wore those pronouns around his neck, I doubt it would solve the problem.
One of my favorite things is when the trash takes itself out. Hi, I'm Roy. I am a fat personal trainer.
Hi, I'm Garrett, and I'm a blind driving instructor.
How are you giving fitness advice when you're still losing the fight with your own fridge?
I gave birth to my son and transitioned 10 years later.
My mom became my dad.
When I was younger, I called him my mom. I started calling him my dad when I was like probably in middle school. He's always there for me whenever I need something. When he went through his process, I was 11 years old.
How did your dad first broach the topic of transitioning with you?
He asked me how I'd feel about it, and I said, if you want to be my dad, you can be my dad because you already dress like a boy anyways. And don't let anyone bring you down. Just do what you want to do.
When your mom turns into your dad, therapy must be just as important as breathing.
Right there.
You're a male.
Sit right
You're a male. I'm a
Sit
female.
right there.
You're a female. I'm a female. You're a male.
How do you know?
I'm a female.
How do you know what I identify as?
Exactly, but Trump
426,
gave it.
94.
That is.
Sit down. Sit. I don't care. Sit down.
No.
Male or female, that's still a cop, and they have absolutely no problem with putting you in a male or female prison.
Is America a good country?
It's okay. I wouldn't say good. I feel like it's still like a lot more like change that needs to happen.
What do you think is a country that America can learn from?
Asia. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so Asia is a country now? Seriously, what are they teaching these people?
What planet are you from?
I don't know planet-wise, but I do know that I was a dragon being.
Could you really blow fire?
Yes, but it's not fire in the way we think of it. It's more cleansing fire. I always kind of felt attracted to dragons, just feeling like, oh yeah, this is my kind of being. But then, as I was really feeling that, allowing myself to open up more, I'm like, I know what it's like to be a dragon. I know the physical sensations
And then
somehow.
you was on mushrooms and you was just feeling it?
It's actually...
This is what happens when you take fantasy roleplay way too seriously. Just delusional.
Right there, that's loyalty right there. Babe, that's loyalty right there. Y'all need to make it talk about yourself.
That's my daughter, too.
Oh, word? Oh, what?
What in the actual...
So he's letting his daughter get treated like this? What's wrong with him?
Oh no, the American flag, a flag that represents a country where I can be as gay as I want to be, and I can get married and have children or adopt children, and I can dress how I want to dress and wear my hair how I want to wear my hair, and I can be as flaming as I want to be. I'm gonna lay in the rain and drown in my oppression. Oh, I hope my neighbors weren't watching that.
They hate America so much, but never seem to pack their bags. You wonder why. Geesh, why do these therapy sessions sound like the climax to a horror movie?
You guys, I just got my new passport, which you guys probably think I'm crying tears of happiness because my Uber driver stole my brought a bag with my passport in it a month ago and refused to give it back. I told Uber I was gonna. All they did was send me this line. I finally got it after having to go through hell to find all my documents. And after all my psychiatrist appointments, my court documents, waiting years to have my gender changed. When I was working at McDonald's, spray tan Trump just changed all the to make, and so trans people, if they lose their ID or they have an ID that's expired, it comes back their original gender, even if they have their social, their birth certificate, everything changed. And now I look kind, but it says male. So not only am I an ugly fucking, but I for sure can't go to Dubai where I'll get arrested. It says male. Even with a fucking $50,000.
Cry me a river. Now everyone knows what gender you really are. Such a tragedy.
Are men stronger than women?
How are we quantifying strength? Hold on.
Physically stronger.
Well, how do you quantify?
Explosive power. Grip strength is like one of the best ways to quantify.
One thought that I've been having is, how can we quantify strength, and, in what situations? Because I remember you brought up somebody had brought up the situation with the roommates, and who would I want to defend me? I would want the strongest person to defend me.
Yeah,
okay.
Here's maybe a good way you can quantify it. When you're walking around in your daily life, who do you see lift up more heavy stuff? Men or women? Usually. Who's lifting up the heavier
stuff? Does
that
include heavy people?
It includes everything. Everything that could ever be in existence. Who's picking up the heavier stuff? Who's carrying the couches? Who's loading the trucks? Who's who's doing all that stuff?
Actually, my response to that is both, because my stepdad will usually be one of the ones moving stuff, and then he will recruit my younger sister, who is super heavy in the gym and all that, over another.
Is your stepdad stronger than your sister?
I don't know. They're about equal. She probably works out more than him, but he's a police officer, so
that's also the argument, though.
For the last time, this isn't an opinion, it's just science. Men are stronger. End of discussion.
Those inner worlds that we have, and sometimes we misinterpret with one another, to try and create an understanding and basically encourage empathy.
The plus size woman, I'm a plus size man, I'm African American, it's the African American woman statue. So just seeing another piece for me to stop and just have a moment with was very powerful.
Me being a plus size black woman, I kind of looking at it was just like, oh, I wonder what me as a small child would have thought looking at something like that. Representation.
The piece is part of a series called Grounded in the Stars, which Gene Cooney, director of Times Square Art, says confronts preconceived notions of identity and representation.
Seriously, it's literally a fat lady made of stone. Just calm down and be real.
What's your type? I prefer older men on the whole.
Wow. That's the first time I see an uncle grandmother.
Uncle grandmother would make more sense than whatever that was.
If you work out strictly for appearance-based reasons, you are fat phobic.
Wanting abs doesn't mean I hate fat people, it just means I hate being one.
I'm not going to deny trans people as women.
Can womanhood then just be appropriated? Someone can then say, I am what you are. So Dylan Mulvaney, who's a biological man who thinks he's a preteen woman, is he a woman?
I feel like I'm just not in the position to tell him he's not a woman. If he says, if they say that they are a woman, I have no, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be like, are you a woman? Are you a man? That's nothing to do with me, honestly.
Got it. So if I'm 30, if I said I was 12, would you acknowledge that?
Yes, I would. It's kind of like a mental illness. Like, you know how someone could be 30 and they could truly believe they're 12. Like, those people really exist. It's a mental illness.
Great point. So if somebody, you're in healthcare, came to you and they said, I'm anorexic, so I think I'm fat. And they said, I want liposuction. Should you give them that surgery?
Of course not, because that would be compromising their actual health.
Hold on. But you just said that we have to affirm somebody's mental illness. They want liposuction. Why shouldn't they get it? Wouldn't it make more sense to treat the person and say, you're not what you think you are, rather than affirming the lie that they think there's something else?
Hey, look who just acknowledged it's a mental illness.
This is a bad representation for black women.
Okay, yeah.
It's actually horrible. So many successful black women out here. Why did you have to put LaQuisha? That representation is LaQuisha. The box braids.
I love you.
On the hip. That's attitude. You know, like, that's a bad representation. There's so many successful black women. Beautiful. You had to go dig up LaQuisha. That's a slap in the face. I couldn't wait to get here to see it. People taking pictures. The young lady took a picture between the legs. They're making a mockery of us. They're making a fool of us. Hurry up and take this down and come with the next project, because that's not nice right there.
Are you conservative?
Am I conservative? Slightly. I can get a bit ratchet.
Would you support, like, there's over 400,000 black babies that are every single year in this country. You think we could put a statue of them to, like, memorialize them?
You want to put babies up here? You want to do that? And they're going to want to know who okayed that. Represent them? Yes. But why don't we just close the clinics? Women, we won't have to put up...
You're making too much sense!
Why don't we just close the clinic? It's not right to kill thing human, so... If you don't want your child, I'm pretty sure somebody in this world will take care of you. I would. And if you believe in that, you got to leave the country, because we're not doing that here.
I love this woman.
I don't know. I just speak my mind, because this, though, the girl is a figure out of low-income housing or something. You could do better. You could do better. Represent us right.
No yelling, no nonsense, just straight facts. At least this woman knew what she was talking about.
What is the best country in the world?
I am torn because I love Mexico with all my heart, but I am glad my grandparents sacrificed to come over here as illegals so that their children, their roots, their seeds can have a better life, and I'm going to honor that sacrifice.
So if you had to choose one country, what would it be?
Well, I plan on retiring to Mexico, that should tell you.
Hate to break it to you, ma'am, but I don't think that statement was respecting your grandparents' sacrifice. If that's how your marriage is starting, then all I can do is just pray for your safety, my man.
Go back to sleep.
If that's art, then I've been creating a masterpiece every night at 2 a.m. for a while now.
You can't force a woman to give birth.
Yes, I agree with that. Do you think you can force a person not to harm another person?
No, I don't think you can force another person to not harm another person because they're going to make that decision whether you want them to or not.
Can I repeat that back to you?
Yeah.
You don't think we can force a person not to harm another person because they're going to make that decision if they want to or not?
Yeah.
Okay, so if a man wants to,
He's going to do it.
do you think that he should be punished for it?
Absolutely.
Do you think there should be laws against
Yes.
even if people do it?
Yeah.
I just ask you to follow the logic of what you're saying.
Prevent
'Cause
crime
see-
from taking place.
You followed it, right?
I think anyone with a working brain followed it, although it took that lady a while.
Between these two choices, who would you say is more likely to be supportive of the LGBTQ community?
Oh, this dude.
Okay, why would you say that?
Because he's a brown person and he's not for Trump.
Do you think the fact that he's part of Hamas would stop him from supporting that community?
Not at all.
Probably number one.
Number one?
The Palestinians.
Why would you say that?
Because Trump supporters are typically anti-LGBT.
Do you think, so somebody that's a member of Hamas, would they support the LGBTQ community?
You know, I'm not sure. I'd say number one.
Number one? Okay, what makes you say that?
They just look kinder.
Kinder. Do you think that, somebody that's, say, a member of Hamas would be supportive of the gay community? Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah. Maybe him.
Number one?
He looks a little friendlier.
They'll defend literal criminals before they defend someone who voted differently to them. Make it make sense.
I think that women are just as tough as men. I think that...
Yeah, I would say maybe emotionally just as tough, but not physically as tough. There's a reason...
Okay, so you're saying that women wouldn't be able to play in a sport with a man because it's not safe for the woman to play.
Do women get drafted in the military?
No, but they go to the military.
I know,
so.
but why don't they get drafted? And why do guys get drafted and women
do we even
don't?
still do the draft?
I'm saying, yeah, the draft is still. We all have to register for the draft.
Okay, well, first of all, I think.
Why don't women
first of all,
get
I think that no one should be able to. No one should have to register for the draft.
But
second of
saying,
all,
why do men get drafted and not women?
Because I think back when the draft was being used heavily, I think that it was very sexist and men viewed women not as strong. And I think that that's pretty horrible because women are just as strong as men.
Are you talking about physically just as strong?
Physically and mentally, yeah. You can disagree with me here, but if you're a woman going into the military...
Are there some women that are physically stronger than a man? Yes, but on average. I'm talking about on average. Men are much stronger than women.
I still would disagree with that sometimes.
Saying women are just as strong as men doesn't make it true. It's not sexist, it's just science.
Why are y'all asking my 2-year-old at a pediatric appointment what gender she is and what pronouns she prefers? She doesn't even know her ABCs.
2-year-olds don't even know they exist yet. What makes people think they could answer a question like that?
I actually have really horrible news to share.
And what would that be?
Women don't need men to make babies.
That's going to come as a great shock to a great many people. And just imagine the surprise in the scientific community.
We just need a fridge.
At this time, I would like to point out that it's actually a very, very cold freezer, not a fridge. And just where exactly do they think they're going to get the material to put in it? Where's that coming from, I wonder?
Every single day. to reproduce, meaning one man could impregnate 30 women in 1 month.
Wait a minute, I thought they didn't need men. Oh well, I guess those silly little facts got in the way of that fantasy.
Do you see what I'm saying here?
So far what I'm seeing is that they're saying they know absolutely nothing about genetics, let alone biology.
So with a few industrial fridges and with a few gay men, women would be solid. Solid, okay?
I would like to point out that gay men are still men. Therefore, their entire argument falls apart, because they do actually need men.
Keep playing strong and independent until you need a donor, a doctor, and a test tube.
White supremacist groups have begun to target and make fun of me online.
Maybe because you say stupid like this?
People other than white people cannot be racist.
So yeah, I think you should not say stupid like that, and maybe people will stop making fun of you online.
So according to her, racism is bad. Unless it's not by white people, you can't make it up.
She's gonna do it. Oh, she took it off. Whoa, look at that. She works as you wish. She just.
Hey, I remember you. Remember when you spit on my friend? Wasn't that you? Didn't you get fired from there because you spit on my friend? Yo, Liberty Park, remember this girl? Yeah, I'm just curious, aren't you that person?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Didn't you work at, the art store? Like, in there? No? Okay.
There's no doubt in my mind that's the crazy woman he was looking for.
The truth is, y'all hating on me because I live rent-free and I can afford the luxuries that y'all dream about for me and my kids. I'm going to continue to buy my luxury bags while the government pay my rent. I'm going to continue to go on trips and do the things that me and my kids love to do while y'all struggle to pay for a grocery bill and I'm swiping my EBT card.
Ma'am, you're just a parasite feeding off funds that should be going to people that actually deserve it. Have some decency.
White people? Never.
Oh, what about white people? Go ahead.
Act like this, like.
What, act like what? How am I acting?
Just so disrespectful. Like,
You've
why
been
did you guys have to come for families? Like,
what are you talking about? He made. Wait, so it's okay for you to make a joke, but he can't make a joke. Just to be clear, you can be towards us in joke format, but we can't return. Why are women the prize, though?
I already told you.
You just said.
Lies already. Did it go out the other ear? You Trump-loving, cheek-clapping man.
You're bringing politics into it.
Yikes. You said I'm a Trump lover. You don't even know my politics.
That's crazy. Like, you guys literally have low IQs.
I think you're just mad he's going to deport your family.
Oh. That was brutal.
You said we had low IQ. You said we were stupid before he made that comment. Do you need us to rewind the tape?
Because you guys said you guys voted for Trump. That you guys like Trump.
Who's a Trump voter here?
I would be if I was in the U.S.
Cool.
I would be. Sure.
Cool. Yeah. You think it's low IQ?
Yeah, I do think.
Have you taken the IQ test? What's your IQ?
I'm not going to tell you, but no, I haven't.
You probably haven't taken one.
So you voted for someone else and that makes you smarter than the others at the table? Yeah, sure.
I am trigender, which means like a triangle, I have 3 genders. Male, female, and non-binary. And the difference between trigender and gender fluid is that I feel all 3 of these genders at the same time, all the time. It doesn't ever shift or change, or where I feel one gender more strongly than the other, like gender fluid tends to be. Also, I should recognize and accept that a lot of people don't see non-binary as a 3rd gender. They see it as something completely separate from the binary of male and female. But for me, it's like a 3rd gender. Or I guess you could call it a 3rd identity.
I'm gonna miss the days when understanding gender was easier to figure out than 1 + 1.
You baby, that but fetus isn't
What species is the fetus?
human
Then how is it not?
because it hasn't been born yet.
Why does that make it human?
Because that's when like it's not dependent on the mom and it can be like its own thing.
If you have a pacemaker, you're dependent. If you have a ventilator, you're dependent. Babies are in NICU units, neonatal intensive care units, they're dependent. Dependency does not equal its degree of moral worth. And so I need to understand the moral consistency. Here is a baby at 31 weeks that can survive outside of the womb. It has its own brain waves, its own consciousness, its own heartbeat, its own ability to clean its bladder. How is that not a human being? It just happens to be in a mom.
Because it hasn't come out yet. It's still living in the mom. It's still part of the mom.
Right, but it's living. It has a heart. If it's not living, how does it have a heartbeat?
Because a fetus is like a parasite. It lives off the mom.
You think babies are parasites?
Fetuses.
Right, but a fetus literally is just a word for a human being. It's a stage of development.
Before it's born.
Right, but have you ever been to a fetus shower? Why do they call it a baby shower, not a fetus shower?
Well, yes, it's a baby, but it depends on what the mother wants.
Oh, so it is a baby, not a fetus. Got it.
You can dress it up with fancy words, but at the end of the day, it's still ending a life. I think after that pregnancy test, they should try taking an IQ test next.
A male-only conclave is a celebration of patriarchy. A Catholic church without women has never existed and never will.
Smoke out sexism!
Smoke out sexism! A woman's place is in the conclave.
Smoke out sexism!
God calls Catholic women to be deacons and priests.
Smoke out sexism!
We are sending up pink smoke over the Vatican ahead of the start of the conclave later today. We are doing this because we know we've got a little window of time before the cardinals are sequestered inside that Sistine Chapel.
I'm sorry, ladies, but I don't think this will help you get your point across.
Tomorrow, I'm getting permanently sterilized by having my fallopian tubes removed, so I decided to throw a little celebration for that and to celebrate the fact I've made the choice to not have kids. Women tend to only be celebrated when they get engaged, get married, or have a baby, and it's rare to see them celebrated as individuals for their accomplishments outside of the family. So it was really important to me to make sure that I dedicated time and space to celebrate myself and this life-changing decision that I'm making, and I'm so excited about it.
Modern feminism really went from I want rights to I want no reproductive future.
What do I do for work? I don't. I'm professionally disabled. And his job is
taking care of the professionally disabled.
He gets paid for taking care of me. Instead of doing it for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because let's be for real, sometimes taking care of you. I have to feed you. I have to make sure you're bathed sometimes. I have to take you out for enrichment.
You sometimes have to dress me because I won't dress myself.
Yeah, you're literally not dressed now.
You have to make sure that I take my socks off because sometimes I forget I'm wearing socks and then I cry about it. Mm-hmm. And then you're like, are you wearing socks? And then I look down and I'm wearing socks and then I stop crying.
Mm-hmm. And I have to make sure you take your medication.
Yeah.
And I have to clean up after you because you're incapable of doing both physically and mentally. I have to do your laundry because you can't get up and down the stairs.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Lady just found a way to be a dependent and a liability at the same time. This generation is cooked.
Have you guys seen this story? The violent left strikes again. And this happened right here in Clearwater, Florida. A 72-year-old man wearing a MAGA hat was struck in the head by a woman who cops say admitted approached the victim and questioned why he would support Trump. The attacker in this case is Laura Garrett, 33, and she's been charged with battery on a person 65 or older. I mean, this is how crazy the blue-haired mob has become. They are now attacking senior citizens for expressing their constitutionally protected free speech. She allegedly hit the man on the back of the head/shoulder area with a can she was holding.
Yeah, because nothing screams peace and love like assaulting someone over a hat.
We identify as a non-human animal.
Do you actually believe that?
Yeah.
So
a non-human animal.
You're not a human? Oh,
but I don't identify as an animal, but I identify as a non-human. It's really confusing. That one's kind of iffy.
I think your biology and DNA say otherwise. However, I do think a therapist might help clear that confusion.
I'm a transgender woman and I am here to be visible. Who are you?
My name is Amber. I'm a feminist rising. How did you know that you were transgender?
I mean, how do you know that you're alive? I mean, some of it is like, obviously there's messages from society that there's a certain message, a certain way of being trans, and then I didn't think that I was that version of trans, and then one day I realized that I am trans because there is a more expansive definition of trans. Once I added it up, it made sense, and I came out exactly 7 years ago.
What is gender affirming care for those who are ignorant watching and don't really know?
Can I say something just to be a little bit...
This is a free speech channel.
I mean, yeah, of course. So Elon Musk getting his hair done is gender affirming care. Anything that makes you feel good with your gender is gender affirming care. Every person who gets a whichever gender they are, if that's what makes them feel good in their gender, it's gender affirming care. It happens to be that the majority of people who get that are not even trans, but people don't think about that. So anybody who needs that should deserve it, and also healthcare should be free for everybody.
Healthcare should be free for everybody?
Yes.
Who's going to pay for that?
Whoever pays for everything else that society pays.
Us, right? The taxpayers.
Exactly. Sometimes you don't even have to know their gender to talk to somebody. I don't know what your gender is, and I'm happy talking to you.
We shouldn't say like sir, ma'am. I heard some other people say we just shouldn't say those.
I mean, I think it's better off without it.
What do you think my gender is?
I don't know. You tell me, what is your gender?
Yeah, I'm a woman.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm happy to be part of that. Happy to change into everything.
Yes, happy. Oh no, that's okay. Yeah, I appreciate it.
One is about self-esteem. The other's about pretending biology doesn't exist. Don't mix them up.
Between these two choices, who would you rather be stuck on an island with?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna say number one.
Okay, why do you say that?
He just seems like he's very intelligent, very smart. He seems like he would know how to, like, make shelter, hunt for food, make sure you're surviving. Number two, he just looks like he's just gonna get in your pants the whole time.
Who do you think most people would pick?
Actually, I was gonna say number one, but maybe number two, only because, like, people really, they take looks as, like, their first consideration when they do see someone.
I would be stuck on the island with the first guy.
Okay, why would you say that?
He just looks a little more safe than the other guy, and the other guy has the Trump shirt, and I don't trust people with Trump shirts on. And the number one looks a lot nicer than number two.
I'll pick this guy because he got a cookie, though. I'm picking number two. But it depends if you want food or brains. What? I'm saying number two.
Food or brains?
We're gonna pick food because we gotta survive.
They're avoiding the obvious choice because, unfortunately, being right just isn't fun for them.
Why should English people pay for you to have a house?
Maybe they give me house, they give me anything I can need, they give me.
Just give it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because people in England is perfect.
Oh, so you think we're all rich people?
If that was the case, we'd all be sitting around and enjoying our wealth. Come up with a better reason than that, bud.
It's 2025. Just when you thought you've covered every single plus-size influencer on the planet, there tends to be one lingering around spreading more misinformation.
Don't get mad at me when I tell you this, but your before and after will not save you from being fat again.
Oh really? So staying overweight will save you? If someone gains the weight back, well, newsflash for you, it's because they stopped doing what works. That's cause and effect.
The rise of Ozempic has made everyone so brazen and bold to talk about weight loss in such a fatphobic way.
No, it's not fatphobic. People are now just saying the truth out loud and you're not used to it.
Or do I care what you do with your body and if you lose or you gain weight? But I think posting about it is damaging for you and for the people who are looking at it.
I have a degree in plus-size influencer language. What she meant was I don't care unless it triggers me. Posting the success of your weight loss journey is not damaging, it's just inconvenient for people who gave up.
Many see it as a notable accomplishment.
Because it is an accomplishment. You know what's not? Talking people out of progress just because you couldn't do it yourself.
Maybe one of the reasons that you post this is to inspire other fat people to lose weight. But then that's where you lose me.
Of course it does. Because if other people improve, it takes away the excuse that it's impossible. And you, as a plus-size influencer, lose credibility.
You went from being the oppressed to being the oppressor.
Yeah, being in shape is now oppression. This is how far backwards we've gone. Being healthy is not violent. Being delusional is.
Proven by science, not by me, so don't get mad at me. You will gain the weight back in 2 to 5 years.
No, you don't just gain the weight back. It's people who fall back into bad habits that gain it back. This is not science, it's common sense. If you microwave a salad, it won't just turn into a cheeseburger.
I've met a lot of friends who have gotten multiple surgeries and have done things to lose weight. And now they're back to their original weight. Some of them are probably a little bit even bigger than they were before.
Cool, good for you. I know people who kept it off for life.
Losing weight isn't fat-phobic. Staying miserable and blaming others is. Wake up, lady.
Only in America will a congresswoman who complains about the rich spend almost $500 just to style her hair for one event. $350 on her makeup for that event, $2,800 on her dress, her accessories, and her shoes, all to look like this. And I'm not saying she looks bad, I'm saying she just looks normal. Then spend $5,000 on hotel rooms, spending almost $8,000, almost 2 times the monthly American household income for one night to go to a Met Gala that costs around $75,000 per person, so that she can wear an Eat the Rich dress while mingling with the richest people in the country. Then proceed to complain about climate change, pollution, and the rich while taking a private jet that costs around $15,000 an hour to tour the country for an End the Oligarchy tour to complain about the rich, while living their lavish lifestyle, while traveling on a private jet that is not only expensive, but also produces more CO2 emissions than the average person does in a year.
You can't bash the elite while sipping their wine. She's not against the rich, she's just mad she's not richer.
You believe that being here in America here is a right or a privilege?
Is a right and a privilege.
You have a right to be here?
Yes, I believe anybody has a right to movement to wherever they want.
So you would get rid of all borders?
Yes.
So when you land from an international flight at JFK Airport, no passport checks?
Nope.
Okay. Thank you for so bluntly telling us your view.
I'm a dirty commie, so yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even begin to address all the problems that would cause. That guy should stay very, very far away from politics. Apparently modern problems require ancient witchcraft solutions now.
I'm here. I'm here. And I know you're scared. I know you don't know what to do. But I've got you and I won't leave you. And I love you and I'm so sorry that you're scared. But it's okay to feel. It's safe to feel. It's safe to cry. It's safe to move through it.
She really said, fine, I'll just parent myself, and then still failed.
So, do you see that? You got but Jesus can set you free. Jesus loves you. He came into the world to set the captives free. If you'll turn to him and let me pray for you, Jesus will set you free. God loves you. God ain't real! Why isn't God real? Can you prove it to me?
With the way she was screaming, she might actually need an exorcism. I'm sure the car's fine. It's just her mental brakes that failed.
Not having children under this administration is probably one of the biggest acts of protest that we can do as a collective. And that's really stressing me out as someone who is approaching that period of time in their life. I actually think about it daily and I don't know what to do. Because I have concerns about my actual safety and reproductive rights. I have concerns about bringing a child into this world, not knowing, who that child is going to be under this administration. I have concerns about what the next 4 years are going to bring and, navigating that with a newborn. And just this generation's push to trap women in these traditional gender norms. They want women barefoot and pregnant, financially insecure, and unable to vote. Genuinely. Why do you think they're criminalizing reproductive rights? It's to criminalize them and strip them of their voting power. At the same time, I'm about to be 32. Our parents are getting older. That concerns me. And I know that people have been having children in times of war, political unrest, whatever, since the beginning of time. But I'm really conflicted and just struggling and actively making that choice under this administration.
Imagine letting election results decide if your bloodline carries on or not.
They're about to garnish our wages. They really know how to just ruin your day. The U.S. government hates everybody here. Y'all, as of May 5th, they're taking 15% of your wages towards student loans. Y'all, I've been ignoring student loans since I've been in school. If y'all know how much I owe in student loan, y'all would think I went to school to be a lawyer. And it's a degree that wasn't even providing me a decent lifestyle. I was just living off vibes. So you mean to tell me I went to school and y'all lied to me? Y'all wanted me to go out there and do triple the work to get a degree. Y'all, I owe so much money.
It's almost as if the bank you borrowed from wants their money back. Who could have predicted that plot twist?
Oh, I gotta fart real bad.
Yeah, because mental health only matters when it's a woman's.
Ugliest fit I've seen all day, bro.
And you're talking why?
It takes a lot of bravery to leave the house, something like that. That's all I'm saying.
Bravery? What's there to be scared of here? It's just a bunch of betas. That was pathetic. Over here trying to stir up some trouble, but you stole. Pathetic. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Keep your hands to yourself. Don't touch it. Pathetic. You're pathetic. You are pathetic. You're making yourself look like an idiot. And I hope you realize it. Yeah, because dressing a certain way determines my intelligence. Yeah, good one. Trying to spit on my absolutely disgusting. Are you mentally ill? That is disgusting. That is your kind right there. Typical Democratic bull.
Hope she learns to keep her hands to herself before someone teaches her manners the hard way.
Here we have a couple of homeless people who are no longer homeless, technically, because they were given free public housing. This is how they are responding to being taken off the street, rescued, you'd think, from this life of vagrancy.
I don't want to be in government housing. This is Isabella Towers, an apartment complex in Knoxville, Tennessee. It's just terrible.
And it's just too small.
But you could kind of make this nice, about the size of mine back home now. Come on, we gotta learn a little gratitude. This is a heater. I would prefer this personally to living on the street.
It's about the same, really.
It's really about the same because we would have more freedom out there, though.
We wouldn't care if we lost it today, though.
You wouldn't care?
Nah.
Got
That's
TV,
the only
AC, shower.
The only two things
locked door.
Yeah, we consider this still homeless.
I still believe. I want to live in a house
where I could actually go outside and do yard work.
You would think much better than sleeping on a cardboard box out on the street or under a bridge or something, but they're not satisfied with it. They say that it's no better than being on the street. They want a bigger place with a yard. Meanwhile, if you look at the video, you can see that they've already totally destroyed this place that they were given. It's a disgusting, filthy pigsty. The problem with homeless people is not that they don't have homes. The lack of homes is not actually the issue. I know it's shocking for some of the dumbest among us to hear that. The homelessness is a symptom. It's a result of the problem. It's not the actual problem. And we know that because when you give them free housing, this is what happens. They destroy it, first of all, and then they're back on the street.
That place looks a whole lot better than most apartments I've seen. Maybe sleeping on a park bench might be more comfortable for them.
Made it into Disney World. I don't really know what the deal is with bathrooms.
You don't know what the deal is with bathrooms, so I'll explain it to you. You need to go in the men's restroom because you have a wiener. It doesn't matter that you're dressed like a woman and you want everyone to call you ma'am. You have a wiener. And sooner or later, you're going to walk in the bathroom behind a man's little girl, or behind his teenage daughter, or behind his wife. And he's gonna beat the out of you. Not because you're transsexual, not because he's transphobic, but because you have a... And you don't need a doctorate from an Ivy League school to know that don't belong in women's spaces.
You can call yourself whatever you want, but at the end of the day, you're still just a dude walking into the woman's bathroom.
I want to remind everybody that July 4th is canceled. It's canceled. It means nothing. It's trash. It's garbage. It's something we vomited up, apparently. The 4th of July, if I hear a single firework, if I see a barbecue out there, mother... It is canceled.
Yes, she canceled a national holiday from her couch. I guess brain cells are optional now.
People keep correcting me, telling me that it's Cybertruck and not Tesla truck. I don't care. I don't care what it's called. I hate them. I hate them. I need them off the streets. I need them off the road. I need them off the highway. I need them out of my town. I need them out of my country. I'm so sick of them. I'm so sick of Tesla trucks. Cybertrucks!
Imagine crying over a metal machine that has no thoughts or feelings. Seems kinda strange, doesn't it?
I stand before you all as a proud Kashmiri trans Muslim woman. I'm disabled and this state hates that.
Well, why don't you try going there and let them know that your pronouns are fee, fi, fo, fum and see how that works out?
I'm not sure if this is a protest or just a competition for who can collect the most labels. Sheesh.
My father found out that the man he thought was his father was not his biological father.
When did he find out?
He found out during the taping. He was there with
Well,
me.
just for the record, Sonny, you also found out that your ancestors owned the... And I believe you talked about it on the show at some point, but I wasn't here. So now that we're all here, you have constantly argued that white people today should pay reparations for even though they had no part in it and that many of their ancestors never owned. But now we know that your ancestors owned. So speaking your language and holding your own standards, you have a net worth of $6 million. And if you spend only 1% of it for reparations, which would be $60,000, you can pay $1,000 to 60 black people each. And although $1,000 is not a lot of money, I think it's enough for you to be a role model of what you preach. So I think now would be the perfect time. I can already see black people in the audience. So go ahead. Pay your reparations. I'm sure they take PayPal or Venmo.
That pause, that was her brain buffering after crashing into reality.
Have you on a...
Hey! Don't do that. Sorry.
See, that's just disrespectful.
You should not have done that.
You can't be a mole for them, bro.
That's outrageous behavior. I guess having a simple conversation is now just a thing of the past.
What song is it? What song is it?
Ma'am, I don't think you're a fan at this point. You're just an undiagnosed psych patient.
Konnichiwa, fine.
Konnichiwa.
You understand me! Yay! Aren't you excited like I am?
What in the actual...
You don't need a background check to know that he's never touched a woman. Crazy.
I'm a pastor. Of course, I believe that all lives matter, but right now, black lives are the ones under attack. I'm a pastor. Of course, I take seriously God's command to welcome those who are foreigners in your land because you too are once strangers in a strange land. I'm a pastor. Of course, I believe in the separation of church and state, which means theology never gets codified into law. I'm a pastor. Of course, I believe in healing brokenness, but you will never hear about shame, judgment, or even sin at this church. I'm a pastor. Of course, I believe that all lives are sacred, which means that women and those who can bear children should make the decisions that they, their doctor, their family, and their God believes is best for them. I'm a pastor. Of course, I believe in the salvific nature of the cross, but it was because Jesus non-violently stood up to empire and refused to fight back or back down, not because some immature, unhealthy parent of a God required blood and guts. I'm a pastor. Of course, I believe we should be exactly as God designed us to be, which means that queer lives are worthy, divine, beloved, and acceptable exactly as they are. No exceptions.
So now we're bringing politics into religion? This could get interesting.
Hi, my name is Pinky. I live in my van. I have bipolar, and this is one of the ways I cope.
Hi, my name is Jules. I'm adopted, and this is how I cope.
I hate to break it to you ladies, but that's not coping. That's just traumatizing squirrels.
You're a big fat broad. You're not going to fight a squad of law enforcement agents when they come into that building. They're going to throw you to the ground, put you in handcuffs, arrest you, charge you with goddamn obstruction of justice, and probably a couple other things. You're going to get arrested. You're going to lose your job. You're going to go to jail for a little bit. It's going to be hilarious for everybody else. You're going to cry and whine and claim that your rights were, infringed upon, when in reality, like, you tried to obstruct law enforcement officers in the legal pursuit of their duties. That's all that's going to happen. You're going to accomplish nothing. And those kids are going to watch their teacher get the beat out of them. Probably be less traumatic just to let the people come do their job. And that's the best case scenario. Worst case scenario is you swing on one and they hit you in the chest because they're law enforcement officers. They carry.
What she really said is, I'd defend people breaking the law like it's something noble.
You trust Trump's national security team to keep our war plans top secret?
You trust your mother every night to fix your Hot Pockets and make sure your Game Boy is turned on.
Emotional damage! What's really funny is I can almost guarantee you his answer will be yes.
I swear I cannot make this up. Greta Thunberg is literally on a sailboat going from Europe to Gaza with her other liberal, super righteous friends. Oh my god, we're such good people. We're doing God's work. We're so amazing. They're documenting the entire thing. They have a Palestinian flag. At least one of those people is queer or identifies as something else. Hamas is definitely going to welcome them with huge open arms because Hamas loves nothing more than, the LGBT community and, women who speak their minds. They love that. So Greta, you're going to have a nice, warm welcome from Hamas when you get to Gaza. I'm trying to figure out, how dumb can some people be? But you know what? They're not doing it for the poor, innocent people of Palestine. They're doing it because all they want to do is show people how good they are. It's like the people who are oh, I just did something really amazing and sweet, so I have to tell the entire world about it. No, if you're doing charity or whatever, you don't have to announce it. Keep that private, or else it really doesn't mean anything. It's all very performative.
That random act of kindness looked real scripted for someone with a camera crew.
Got another super fan right there. That's a sign of endearment in most cultures. Come on up.
So why do you care so much about other individuals living their lives? Why is it affecting you? Do you have something up your or something?
Why do you care so much about what I have to say?
Because you're affecting other people's rights. You're taking away people's choices. You are hurting people.
Do you think every human being has a right to life?
Depending on how many weeks, but let's
hold on. Who's trying to take rights away? I want to protect the rights of all human beings. You call them a clump of cells. Who's trying to take rights away exactly?
So when is it a human being in your mind? When is it a human being in your mind?
Well, it's not even on my mind. Human development objectively begins at conception.
What if it's affecting the woman or anybody who is pregnant in this situation? What if they're gonna die and they have to get that's the only way they're gonna live? Are they going to be
Well, hold on. Just so we're clear, that's only a couple thousand cases a year. But let's talk about the main thing, because there's over 1.5 million of every single year that don't involve life of the mother. 1.5 million.
Most individuals that are having are going to be mothers that cannot afford it. They usually have already 2 to 3 kids and a lot of time.
So it's acceptable to be able to you're young if all of a sudden you don't have the money to support them. That you can your offspring if you're poor. 99.9% of all of are not life of the mother. How did that woman get pregnant in those situations? Did she just walk through campus and it just appeared and all of a sudden a baby is in her uterus? Or did she do something to decide to potentially have a child?
He's standing for life, and you're just mad because it makes you uncomfortable.
Bist du dich verantwortlich für das Leiden, was ihr Männer uns Frauen antut?
Welches Leiden? Warte mal so. Welches Leiden?
Ist es eine ernst gemeinte Frage?
Ja.
Hast du nicht das Gefühl, dass wir leiden wegen Männern?
Also du leidest jetzt wegen Männern? Oder
Nicht
wer?
nur ich, jede Frau.
Jede Frau?
Jede Flinterperson.
Aber warum sprichst du für alle Frauen?
Ich glaube, ich kann eher für alle Frauen sprechen als du.
Aber woher willst du wissen, dass ich nicht auch eine Frau bin?
That is a great counter-argument. Good on him. Sounds like she just assumed his gender.
I'm an Episcopal priest. Of course we'll do your gay wedding.
I'm not Christian, but that is heresy.
Preaching pride while ignoring the Bible? I'm afraid you can't pick and choose when it comes to religion.
He's here.
I'll be very cool. All right.
Oh my God! Baby!
Come in. I'm so glad to see you. You look awesome.
It'll be my first time meeting David. Not sure what to expect. Hey.
David.
Hey, what's up, baby?
Remember Carl?
What's happening, man? Years. Almost a decade, you know what I'm saying? Come on,
And this is Tiger David.
I don't know about you, man. You want the same damn height? Almost.
The brotherhood is together. No, just like, have a seat. Let me take your bag.
You know, Kenya was very giddy, and we haven't really seen her in that state in a while. Kind of like tripping over herself.
Puts me a little on edge because I'm suddenly being moved out of Kenya's bedroom just as another person is suddenly coming back into her life.
Wow, 3 men, 0 dignity, and 1 woman who's definitely not worth it.
Simple as. If she says she's a woman, she is.
Okay.
I'm a woman.
So you're a woman?
Yeah.
Okay, when you tell me you're a woman, what does that mean you are?
I don't know. It's as simple as that. I feel like a woman. That's how I choose to present myself.
What feelings do you have that you relate with being a woman?
Femininity? I don't know. That's what I'm more comfortable with.
Okay. Why?
Couldn't tell you.
But you are a woman?
Yes.
Okay. But you don't know what a woman is?
Well, I do know what a woman is. It's anyone who identifies as a woman.
Okay. Any further?
I cannot say much. I'm non-binary, so
So you're not a woman or a man?
No, I am not.
Okay, so you know you're not a woman. What is a woman that you're like, no, that's not what I am?
I just don't like being associated with like femininity or masculinity. I do not feel I fall in either of those categories at all.
Wow, the levels of delusion here are insane. Maybe they all need to take a good look in the mirror.
Hey, Emily, so you just posted this video saying you are disgusted by the woman who just took a flight to space because it's destroying Mother Earth and polluting the planet. This is the video.
Space mission this morning. That's end-time shit. This is beyond parody thing that you care about Mother Earth and it's about Mother Earth and you're going up in a spaceship that is built and paid for by a company that's single-handedly destroying the planet. Look at the state of the world and think about how many resources went into putting these women into space. For what? What was the marketing there? And then to try to make it like, I'm disgusted, literally, I'm disgusted.
So you really do care about the planet, which is nice. But this is you on a private jet. You on a private jet. One of those ladies, you on a private jet. Very unnecessary, you can take commercial, right? And you are even a member of something called Jet Smarter. Where you can just use an app to book your flight. Very nice. But here's the question. It seems like you're not really that worried about the planet, are you?
Talking about people not caring about Mother Nature while you fly on a private jet yourself is just insane.
Alright guys, I got your wings and fries right here for y'all. Do y'all need
Sir, I asked for...
It's ma'am!
Okay,
do you need anything else?
Ma'am, I asked for 10 wings, I only got 1 wing.
Hey, it looks like you don't need any more wings, so you're good there, buddy. Let me know if you need anything else.
My man asked to be served food, not nightmares. Just saying.
We are not parking next to that thing.
So what?
I don't want to be anywhere near that thing. I don't want to get out near that thing. Oh my gosh, it's right there. That means they're in there. Whoever it is, they're gonna be in there. Oh my God. Oh, is it this woman? No. Oh, this is disgusting. Look at,
Oh no, someone that drives a Cybertruck. They must be evil, right?
Él es mi novio.
Sí.
¿Ella
es tu amiga?
Ella es mi novia también, tía. También me gustan las niñas. Ellos están casados. Quiero tener una relación con él y con ella.
She seems angry.
Quisiéramos casar.
At this point, her poor aunt is just sat there thinking, how did society get this bad?
This is my boyfriend, Derek. This is Derek's boyfriend, Ben.
Wait, sorry, what's the situation?
Derek is gay, but he's straight for me, but he's gay for Ben, and then Ben's really gay for Derek.
Girl, what the?
That's just weird as hell. Everyone in this twisted triangle needs therapy, and fast.
It's official, even Dragon Ball Evolution, the worst of the worst, has a higher rating than Snow White. Yeah, Snow White that just came out March the 21st has been receiving a lot of backlash and hate because of the main character's views and points and actual opinions that she put out there. And it's rated completely lower than Dragon Ball Evolution. One of the worst movies in history is even better than that. There's so many memes surfacing on the Snow White movie. Even Dragon Ball's got to tie into this, man. Look, let's go fight somewhere else, Vegeta, in a Snow White theater because it's completely empty. That's the meme. This movie flopped so hard. It had around $240 to $270 million budget, probably not including like the ads to get it out and promote the movie. And it's only made $43 million at the opening weekend. This movie is completely a flop. It has completely failed, receiving so much backlash, and because the main actor with her woke comments has made the movie a...
If your movie is ranked lower than Dragon Ball Evolution, then you might want to rethink your entire career.
Technically here, if I have a miscarriage, I am not going to go to jail.
A miscarriage is not an elected...
Medically, it is your body.
But it has nothing to do with the law.
It is your body.
There is no law that says that a woman can't have a miscarriage.
In Wisconsin, there is not.
In nowhere.
There is.
No, it's not.
There
they can't legislate if a woman has a miscarriage.
Talking. There
okay,
should
mama.
not.
You
there should not ever be
Why
a
are you
law.
yelling over me?
Because I need to be heard.
Nobody believes there should be a law on miscarriages.
A miscarriage is tragic. An is intentional. Stop pretending they're the same just to win an argument.
But you see it as a possibility if he wants to spend $1 billion beating this guy, he could do it.
Absolutely. Somebody tweeted recently that actually with the money he spent, he could have given every American $1 million.
I've got it. Let's put it up on the screen. When I read it tonight on social media, it kind of all became clear. Bloomberg spent $500 million on ads. U.S. population, 327 million. Don't tell us if you're ahead of us on the math. He could have given each American $1 million and have had lunch money left over. It's an incredible way of putting it.
It's an incredible way of putting it. It's true. It's disturbing. It does suggest, what we're talking about here, which is there's too much money in politics.
Ma'am, you do realize your math is way off, and that'd be about $1.53 for each American? Embarrassing.
God is trans! 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 God is...
Geesh, I don't even know where to start with this one, but I'm pretty sure God is too smart for that.
This is gonna be cool.
great. This is gonna be great.
This is so ridiculous. You realize that, right?
No, it's not. Trump. That's
Look,
what I say.
I know, but I hate Trump too, Chad. But you don't see me out here destroying property. It's probably illegal.
You know what? You know what's a crime? To have a Trump dance sign.
Oh my God.
In the main line.
I can't believe you said that. What's wrong with you?
Oh, what is that? Oh my God.
What is that?
Oh my God.
Well, that's just great. What happened?
Oh my God.
What?
These people.
I have to get to work. Don't tell me you got a flat.
Look what they did.
Oh boy.
So you tried to fight free speech and lost to a piece of plywood? Nice job. Screaming your trauma into the wind doesn't make you heal, it just makes you annoying.
You ruined your beautiful daughter.
What?
You had a beautiful daughter, yeah.
I have beautiful
That looks just like you. I know, you guys could have been, you guys could literally
I look
be
more like my
twins.
dad than my mom. Completely.
You
like
guys look
dad.
a lot alike. I'm sorry
My
to break
older
it to you.
brother looks more like my
I'm
mom
sorry to
than
break
I
it to you guys. Y'all look alike, okay?
Yeah,
You could have had
it's
a beautiful
'cause we're
daughter.
family.
You could have had a spitting image of you. She could have been in a marriage, could have had kids, could have made you a beautiful grandmother. And none of that's going to happen. And instead, you laugh about cutting off your child's breast.
They could have been the perfect mother-daughter duo. Let's hope we see less of this in the future.
I love you. You got the good vibration. Okay, I want you to live a long, prosperous life. And I hope you... I know that you're a good person. I love you.
Wait, aren't they supposed to be preaching about love for all? That doesn't sound like love to me.
Hi, my name is Virgie Tovar, and I'm the author of You Have the Right to Remain Fat, as well as a few other books on fat positivity and body acceptance. When I think about what people might be surprised by or what you wouldn't think of when you think of eating disorders, I immediately think of being a kid. I was a kid in a larger body, a teen in a larger body, and also I'm an adult in a larger body. And the message I always got from my doctor was shrink your body by any means necessary. And it really felt like there was a sense of a don't ask, don't tell. So because I truly, truly, truly believed, right, and this is where I think the surprise comes in. I really believed that this was about my health. I really believed that my doctor was right.
This is one way to make America's obesity rate go up.
I believe in white privilege.
As a person of color, do you believe in white privilege?
I believe in all privilege.
So you don't believe that people of Caucasian race have certain privileges over any minorities?
No, there's nothing a white person can do that I can't do. Can you name something a white person can do that I can't do?
No, that's all I want to know.
No, I'm serious.
No, I don't want, that was my only question and my only statement. In an ideal society, there would be no racism, but I don't think, at least like America as a country, I don't think we have the capability of doing that right now.
No country has the capability of getting rid of racism. And right now, you can't even name one thing a white person can do that I can't do as a black man.
I can name them. I
please name
didn't
them.
show up here to have a debate. I'm just not.
Oh, no, it's not a debate. I'm just curious.
Even like a back and forth conversation. Not in the mood for a political debate.
Sure. If she really wanted to, she could name a bunch of things.
Crazy.
I already know what's going on.
If you're marching to stay in the country, shouldn't you be waving American flags?
Question for you, sir.
Yeah.
If children cannot consent to puberty blockers, how are they supposed to consent to puberty?
I knew that was coming. It's one of my favorite questions. Do you consent to your hair growing or to your heart beating? Do you consent to all of your biological functions working every day? This is a natural part of growing up. The only thing unnatural going on here is the puberty blocking. Puberty is natural. We don't stop puberty.
Do you know how many medications I'm on because the biological functions of my body are screwed up?
No, I don't know how many medications you're on. Would you like to tell me?
At least half a dozen.
Sounds like a you problem. Just because your body's falling apart doesn't mean kids should be taking meds that mess with how they're supposed to grow. Okay, if we're doing this, might as well call the vet. It's neutering time.
Wait, so you are the vegan lady?
Did I not just tell you that eating animals is wrong?
Wait, so what is this turkey in your cart then?
Give me that.
So you're out here giving a sermon on veganism while literally shopping for the very thing you're condemning. Brilliant move, genius.
I have been misgendered 3 times in the past 24 hours at restaurants.
Oh no, not that. I seriously can't imagine that a person wouldn't get it right the first time.
I was at Benihana with my girlfriend and the server said, "What about you, sir? What would you like to eat?"
Yeah, people usually address others based on their outward physical appearance and their characteristics and the sound of their voice, but go on.
My girlfriend, God bless her heart, steps in, says, "Actually, that's ma'am." And she looks at my girlfriend and didn't really understand what had happened and said, "No, I'm talking to him," pointing at me.
But were they wrong?
Our jaws were on the floor and we decided to leave because it was just a bad vibe after.
Why? Because they can see the forest for the trees?
I was at another restaurant for lunch and they showed me my seat and said, "Here you go, sir." And I said, "I am not a sir."
Sure.
And then I left because I wasn't comfortable anymore.
I'm sure I can think of 1 or 2 things that makes a lot of people rather uncomfortable, but they put up with it anyway.
And I went to a new restaurant and I asked, before I sit down, where's the bathroom, please? And they said, "Oh, it's right this way, sir." We don't need to use words like sir or ma'am.
Of course not. What are the alternatives?
There are ways to be respectful without using those words. And if you get it wrong for someone like me, I will probably leave the restaurant. And it puts like a bad vibe on my day when it happens, especially when it happens 3 times in a row.
Well, honestly, that seems to be the majority of a certain individual's content is reacting to getting misgendered. So if it didn't happen, whatever would one talk about?
Well, I guess you can just eat at home. Problem solved.
The world is not very accessible for fat people. If I want to go get a haircut, I can't just go to any salon or any place and walk in and know I'm going to be good.
So what exactly are you trying to accomplish with this Fat Equality Bill of Rights?
So I want fat people to be equal. I want us to be treated equal in all rights. I don't want there to be a fat tax where we're paying more to access similar services. I want us to be able to show up and access the same things as anybody else without needing accommodations. I think the world is not very accessible for fat people. If I want to go get a haircut, I can't just go to any salon or any place and walk in and know I'm going to be good. I have to do research and I have to make sure I check the weight capacities and is it going to fit? And then when I get there, am I going to be treated?
Here's a solution. Just lose weight. It's as easy as that.
We are a mess!
I'm currently facing felony charges.
Yes, we're all a mess, eh?
I'm currently facing felony charges.
Just put her in a one-way flight to Gaza. Problem solved.
There is no resolution within 30 days. And to you, Minnesota, with all the love in my heart for this state, the most obstreperous of all the states. Listen! If there is no resolution by March 6th of 2025, I urge us to secede from the United States of America and to join Canada as a member.
Well, it's way past March now, so what now?
We don't like Elon, and neither does America. He's a South American who has no business in our government.
That sounds very racist. No. You should apologize.
Oh, honey, you're a white man. Your privilege is so...
Coming from a white woman.
I am a DEI hire, baby.
How? How? What have you done that's DEI?
I'm a woman.
Okay. So you're using your woman privilege. That's crazy.
Elon Musk is South American? I think someone's drunk aunt got lost again.
Do you have a message to straight white conservative men?
They can go themselves, actually.
Can I hear your best liberal scream?
It's from my gut, yeah.
Come on.
Sheesh, I don't need a horror movie when I've got that scream echoing in my ears.
What do y'all think? Does white privilege exist?
Yes.
Absolutely. Would you guys support paying reparations?
Yeah.
Well, I want to give you guys the opportunity, actually. This is my friend Topher. If you want to pay reparations or help the black community.
So if y'all can, I need lunch today. So y'all have $20 I can grab.
Don't have my wallet on me.
Well, I'm pretty sure you have Cash App or PayPal. You should still help this man out.
It's the weirdest thing about conservatives.
That they're brainwashed, they're all cultish.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
And what's something you agree with conservatives on?
Not a damn thing anymore.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Can't name one?
No.
Immigration, free speech, First, Second Amendment?
First and Second Amendment, sure.
Okay. All right, so we have some agreement.
Really? Conservatives are the cult. Uh-huh.
Is there any point in which an illegal immigrant commits a crime that they should then be deported?
First and foremost, no human is illegal. Better term is undocumented. At the end of the day, we're all humans. We all do some really messed up crap. Can't just say, oh, you did a crime and put somebody away. Doesn't matter if you're undocumented or a citizen. This country is supposed to be liberty and justice for all.
Does she know prisons are a thing? If you do a crime, you get put away. That's how it works.
I think that America is the country worth saving.
No, burn it all the down.
Do what?
Burn it the down and start over.
If you were to be able to move out of America, would you?
Yes, ask me. Thank you for asking me. I am as serious as a heart attack. I had a ticket to leave today, but I didn't make the money. So if somebody wants to pay for me to leave this country, please start it. I will be going on principle. Make it a campaign. Okay. I am serious as a heart attack.
All right. Well.
Yeah.
Then you should just leave. It's as simple as that.
Women do not want your protection.
Oh, really? I do love it when one person speaks for an entire population.
If that is contingent on you continuing to oppress us.
How exactly are women oppressed in the Western world? I have yet to hear one reasonable, logical answer to that. I've been asking it for a long time, but yet I haven't heard a single thing that would answer that question.
You should never use protecting us as an excuse to further the patriarchy.
The only patriarchy that exists in the Western world is in that of a talking point.
We have declined your protection. We do not need it. We are not children.
Then stop acting like them.
We have agency. We choose freedom. And if you think that women should be oppressed because they need your protection, you win the Darwin Award.
I love it when some misuse phrases so eloquently.
It is the foundation of the free Western world to choose freedom over safety. Give me liberty or give me...
It's just my opinion, but those individuals that keep arguing that women in the Western world are oppressed don't actually know what oppression looks like.
Anybody who chooses safety over freedom deserves neither. That's Ben Franklin. We choose freedom. Leave us alone.
I honestly don't think that a lot of the women out there that try to push these narratives are really ready for the conversation of what exactly would they do if men actually did decide to leave them alone.
Western women are quite possibly the most privileged group of people that have ever existed. If all men disappeared for a month, she'd be begging for the patriarchy to return.
Get off the highway. This is a state route. Everybody will be arrested if not. 30 seconds. Send your leader to my vehicle. Let's talk. Get off the road. I'm gonna take all of you out. You better move. You're gonna be arrested.
And this is how you deal with the menace that comes with protesters like these.
Do you think WNBA players should get paid as much as NBA players?
Yes.
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 Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I would say yes, but I think that comes from me being a woman.
Yes, but I understand the controversy. Sure.
Who's your favorite WNBA team?
I don't really watch it.
I don't know sports. I just know that it's women and men.
Okay.
Nothing for that one.
I'm sorry.
Dude, I don't know. You got me there. I don't watch WNBA. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know what that is. I don't have one. I knew that was gonna come.
If you don't have one,
Pass.
it's okay.
Pass.
Thank you.
Why should they be paid more when their own gender doesn't even support them financially?
A tip for you if you don't want to use bigoted language.
Oh, good. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that could use some helpful tips.
Use an adjective as a noun for people.
And what could one possibly mean by that?
Words like transgenders, illegals, and females are all offensive.
So using an accurate adjective is now considered to be offensive. Where does this stuff come from?
Instead, talk about transgendered people, illegal immigrants, or female people, or just refer to us by our gender, women.
I can think of some very choice adjectives that I would like to use to describe this particular mindset.
Using an adjective as a noun in this way is one way to dehumanize people.
It's so wonderful that we live in a society where some individuals find themselves so free of any genuine, actual concerns in their lives that they find it in their hearts to be offended on behalf of others. But remember, at the end of the day, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. And if a person feels offended, they have chosen to be offended.
If you're truly concerned about such words, then you might need to reconsider your priorities.
I need the city to protect me because the federal government won't. And if you think you're afraid of Trump, you should see how afraid of Trump I am.
Can you wrap up, please?
Yes, I can. If you say that you're afraid of Trump and that's why you don't want the city to be a safe space for trans people, you better prepare for trans people to make this a very unsafe space.
I'm shaking right now. I don't want to be here.
Please?
I'm sorry, am I taking too long pleading for my life?
You remembered how many children I have and that 2 of them are trans.
I speak as both the B and the T in the LGBT.
I'm multiply disabled. I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is a connective tissue disorder that causes me immense physical pain. I'm on the autism spectrum, and I have narcolepsy, and I couldn't drive myself here, so I had to hide from my driver that I was in drag, which is not an easy thing to do in drag.
I do not want to be here. It's my day off. I do not want to be in your DMs. I do not want to be in your email inboxes. I do not want my creativity writing diss tracks like Kendrick. I don't want to spend an hour applying glitter on my face so that you will hear and see me. I want you to listen to me.
How do these people function in real life? It's like I'm inside a mental asylum.
What motivated you to come out here today?
We're supporting our child, Violet, and her access to the medical care that she needs.
Yeah, we're here for her rights and her ability to be who she is. And she's not going to let anybody silence her, and we're not going to stand in her way.
What state are you from?
Arizona.
Okay. Are you concerned about how this case would affect Arizona, or do you think that would have an impact there?
Yes, 100% we're concerned, and we've discussed having to move, which we don't want to do, but Violet comes first, and her medical care and her medical needs come first, so we'll see what happens.
In what age do you think most trans kids determine that they're trans?
Violet told us when she was 1.5. She's been telling us since she could speak. So she knew since birth.
She was a baby? At that age, kids can barely hold a spoon, let alone make life decisions. Sounds like bad parenting 101.
This is okay. This is okay. This is okay. Everything is okay.
Yeah, tell that to your blood pressure and cholesterol levels. I'm pretty sure your body disagrees, ma'am.
saying one last time, move a bit.
You're not making a statement, you're just making sure everyone's late, and no one's got time for that nonsense.
What age do you think most trans kids determine that they're trans?
Violet told us when she was 1.5. She's been telling us since she could speak. So she knew since birth.
Kids don't even know their own name and age when they're that young, so why would they believe her?
What if I'm the chosen one, you guys? What if I'm the one? What if I'm the one that has to save people? What if I'm the one that has to save lives and the world? And I cannot even deal because it's just too much and I don't know, because there's just so much pressure on me. I just want to be normal, please.
I hope you're not the chosen one. If that was the case, then life would really be a joke.
Women should just start using men's restrooms. Women should just use men's restrooms exclusively. We should just invade their space. In addition, I think that since they do use urinals and we would be able to see their genitalia, we should scoff and laugh every time, every single time.
Try flipping the genders first. If it lands you in jail, maybe it wasn't a good idea in the first place.
They want to push our trans siblings back into the closet. And they want to push a national abortion ban that would make our decisions a crime.
Sounds like they're protesting for everything except common sense.
As the granddaughter of immigrants, I think that we get into a lot of complicated disputes with the idea that immigrants are criminals, are drug dealers, and things like that. So I just want to hear what your opinion is on those expectations.
So look, we just have to be very clear with this, is that if you come into the country uninvited, you have committed a crime and you are a criminal. And we could decide that we're not going to enforce our laws, or we can say that when you are a criminal, you should then be punished for that crime, aka sent back to your country of origin, because you were not invited. And it is an insult, again, to the Poles and to the Czechoslovakians and from the Senegalese and people all across the world that don't have the proximity or the luxury just to waltz into America. What is a criminal?
What is a criminal?
No, what is it? Would you agree with the definition that a criminal is someone who breaks the law?
Here's why I'm thinking.
It's a very ABC sequence. If they're not criminals, then tell me what a criminal is. And a criminal is obviously someone who breaks the law. Someone who comes across the southern border broke federal law, therefore they are a criminal.
If you break into a house, you're a trespasser. If you break into a country, suddenly it's complicated. Nah, it's the same crime, just bigger walls.
I believe in the non-binary God, whose pronouns are plural. I believe in Jesus Christ, their child, who wore a fabulous tunic and had 2 dads, and saw everyone as a sibling child of God. I believe in the rainbow spirit, who shatters our image of one white light and refracts it into a rainbow of gorgeous diversity.
This is certainly one church I'll try to avoid at all costs.
Sorry, I'm laughing because this has to be a joke. The word wife is an example of the type of language that we need to eliminate. And I'm just asking if that's something you think is necessary or something you support.
I'd have to give that one some more thought.
If there's a pilot who is offended by the word wife or the word cockpit, maybe that person shouldn't be a pilot. So rather than kowtowing to people who are fragile, maybe we should actually say, if you're so worried about the words that we are using, you shouldn't be flying multi-ton metal engines through the sky. And I just ask all of us to maybe try to focus as much on real problems, like the fact that our aviation system seems to not be working as well as it used to, than the fact that we may use uninclusive or under-inclusive language.
He has a strong point. If someone is that fragile, I wouldn't trust them to fly my plane either.
No, but I'm just handing out flyers if you want one.
Oh, sure.
Just finishing up for the day. So we're actually holding a little event. How old are you, mate?
14.
Oh, perfect. So we're actually doing an annual dog show event. Is this something you might want to be interested in?
No. What is it?
You're a keen fisherman, aren't you? Oh, so it's the same concept, mate. So we're just fishing for dogs.
What? Is it? I can't.
You seem so surprised.
Yeah, it can't be real.
No, this is real, mate. So this is the second year. So we just focus on stray dogs, any dog you can find from a shelter. We bring them in, the biggest dog that we can hang up, and the one that survives the longest is the winner. Yeah, and we cook them up. So you're not interested, mate?
Nah.
Oh, it's no different to fishing.
Very different to fishing.
No. Same concept. Nah, mate, just with you, but you get the point, don't you?
Yeah.
Mate, fish do not want to suffocate. They do not want to be tortured in the same way dogs do not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Always catch and release.
Would you be happy if I caught and released the dog? Or would you prefer that I didn't do it at all? Come on, mate.
Didn't do it at all.
Exactly. You get the point?
Yeah.
It's as simple as living vegan, buddy. Leave those animals alone. You can have just as much fun standing out there, observing the fish, instead of torturing them. All right, take it easy, mate.
A barefoot man making up lies to debate a 14-year-old? Did I get that right? Don't you have a job, sir?
Entschuldigung. Warum du machen das?
Bei unserer Regierung nicht genügend.
Fürs Klima natürlich. Ah, Klima.
Klima, ja. Okay, irgendwas. Klimakrise.
Holy
Deswegen kriegt ihr euch jetzt da wieder ab. Haben die jetzt rausgehalten?
No.
Looks like they glued their hands to the road and got stuck. Yeah, sure. That's definitely gonna help with climate change.
Would you be willing to eat a log of your own? That would help get Trump out.
If I had to, I would. That's how much I hate the man. He's a narcissist.
How much would you be willing to eat to get rid of him? Like actual logs?
I'm not going to exaggerate, but I'll do within reason what I have to do.
So it'd have to be a reasonable amount of. Like if it was a full dump truck that's starting to get out of control.
No, I'm definitely not going to eat a whole dump truck, but I will do what I have to.
What if it was just like a smaller car, like an Aztec or something like that, and the trunk was just full of it?
I hate him, but I'm not going to do anything that's going to go against me either.
You'd be willing to eat maybe like a log or two, but you're not going to eat like a full dump truck worth to get rid of Trump for your country.
Eat a little bit, but that's about it. Just to show that I do not like the man.
What's the most you'd eat, like a bowl?
Maybe a bowl, yeah.
Unironically, some of the best journalism I've ever seen. That profession has really gone down the toilet. Ah yes, nothing screams, I'm making a difference like vandalizing an old piece of history.
And you know why you have small thinking and small minds? Because a lot of you have been, your mom and dad dropped the ball. A lot of you went through some hard. Hold on, wait, calm down. Calm down. You know you will be respectful. You will be respectful. I don't know, relax. You will be respectful. Okay? I'll let you say something, but you will be respectful. Don't grab my stuff. Don't grab my stuff. Okay.
I have my hands right here.
Just you grab my stuff. You grab my stuff. Just I'll hold it. I don't trust you anymore because you came in like a demon. Relax. Don't you have any respect? Aren't you from the Love is Love community? Well then love a Christian. Okay. Okay, it's okay that I'm aggravating. Have some self-control. Okay.
Okay, honestly, I have nothing against Christians or anything like that, okay? But all this is bull, okay? You don't need to be here right now. All this is bull. Love is love, and we will love who we want to love. You can go home, because you don't need to be here. Nobody wants you here, okay? And the fact of the matter is, we didn't come from no Adam and Eve. We came from Lilith and Satan. Because at the end of the day, Eve was right in Satan. And that's how she became Lilith. So you need to go home, okay? Because nobody wants to hear your lies anymore. I came from a Pentecostal home, and I removed myself from that because you know what? Because the thing about it is, you guys.
It seems to me she wasn't raised correctly if she's behaving like this in public. Maybe a religion might help her have a better view.
Amateurs.
After witnessing what he did, I need to know what her excuse is.
Excuse me, have you got respect? I asked her to excuse me. We're not moving. I asked her to excuse me. And she said no, so now let go of the trolley, please. Sir, she said no, so go around. I don't care. You don't control my passage anywhere, okay? She doesn't belong to me. She doesn't anyway. Excuse me, I've asked you several times. What are you doing now? I've asked you several times. You're assaulting someone, sir. I've asked you several times, please. I've asked you nicely. You've not been promoted. I want to go down that way. Yes, you can go around and ask her several times nicely. She said no. She doesn't have the right to say no.
I have a right to
Who the hell do you think you are?
Excuse me. I want to get past here.
You can go around, madam.
No, I'm not going round. You move.
No, we're not moving. No.
Well, I'll just knock you out of the way with my trolley then.
You can do what you must do, madam, but we're here to make a protest and make a point, okay?
Is this how they protest? By stopping an old man from buying his groceries? No wonder no one takes these people seriously.
Millions of black women voted for Trump. Should we trust them?
I don't think that's true. Millions of black women voted for Trump?
Way too many. Way too many. It is.
Should we trust them?
I don't know.
Maybe not trust black women then.
That's not true. I do trust black women.
Who'd vote for Kamala Harris?
I think. He wants to know if I trust the black women who voted for Trump.
Something tells me she's rethinking that sign right about now.
I identify as a transgender woman. I identify as a woman.
So you're a biological male and you now identify as a woman.
My biology shouldn't matter to you because you have nothing to do with my biology.
So what about you makes you a woman?
Because that's how I feel the most comfortable.
So what
when you call me a male, then I feel uncomfortable. It's as simple as that. And
I'm asking what qualities make you a woman?
When you call me a woman, I feel comfortable. And then it's that simple. Would you like it if I called you a man?
No, because I'm not a man. Right. I am a woman. I was born with breasts and a vagina, and I have XX chromosomes.
Okay. The only difference between you and me is the way we were born.
Right. Well, I wouldn't argue with this person. Bro looks like he's on the way to fight Batman right after this.
What are invisible, but can also be seen? The answer is us.
Us.
We are trans parents. Happy International Trans Day of Visibility.
They have the Riddler too? Sheesh, enough with the madness.
Shut up and get your burger. All right. You didn't wash. All right. You good?
Blocking me from food when my stomach's growling, I'm turning this peaceful protest into an impromptu WWE match.
Disney cast Jada Pinkett Smith as Rapunzel in the newly announced live-action Tangle.
Rapunzel? White Rapunzel? The one we all know, Rapunzel? With long, blonde hair? Jada Pinkett Smith ain't got no damn hair. I'm tired of this. Why can't y'all just find a white woman with long, pretty blonde hair? I'm pretty sure it's not that hard. This inclusive is legitimately killing movies and TV. The Little Mermaid and Astrid was bad, but this is just pathetic. If I ever want to watch a Disney movie, I don't want to see Jada Pinkett Smith in it. For one, I'm tired of her anyway. She ruined Will Smith. But that's besides the point. She ain't got no damn hair. That's like making a new Blue's Clues with a cat. Why are they doing this?
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to watch anything that has to do with Rapunzel if she doesn't look like this, real life or not. I don't have a problem with black people playing parts in movies. It's just this is not the right part at all. I could see the jokes now. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your weave. Sorry, I can't. And if somebody climbs up that like, I guarantee her scalp's coming off. This makes no sense!
I pray that this is fake, because this just sounds ridiculous. What hair would she even let down?
Straight cis female fans models are going viral after cosplaying as trans girls to boost their OnlyFans numbers. Well, obviously, the trans community is up in arms over this. My gender is not your costume. Which kind of puts us in an interesting predicament, doesn't it? Because if you're following back at home, men who identify as women are mad at women who identify as women, pretending to be men who identify as women. I'm afraid we're reaching levels of irony never before seen. South Park couldn't have even scripted this.
He's right. The irony here is beyond absurd. How can they be serious?
Absurd. From top to bottom, saying there should be a gender-neutral Olympics?
I know.
Are you serious?
Madness.
Do you also believe, Blossom, that we should combine the Paralympics and the Olympics? I would love to hear an answer to that.
Okay, I'll ask her. Bring back Blossom. Blossom, should we combine the Paralympics with the regular Olympics? Have them all compete with each other?
I mean, why not? And to go back to Riley's point to
why
that
not?
last
Yeah,
point.
okay. You are completely insane.
Let's go back to that last point.
Her reaction is all of us. Unbelievable.
That's a witch. What does your sign mean? My sign means that I believe in women and their spirituality, and we need to believe in ourselves and our sister. Are you a witch? Yes, I am. What's your favorite thing about being a witch? Freedom. Witches' rights? Witches' rights, women's rights, cats' rights, the freedom for all individuals to believe and act how they are. All rights. All right. All right, baby!
Maybe the town of Salem was onto something.
Guess who had another chapter adventure this week?
No one cares. Please don't ever do that again.
Guess whose parents change the topic whenever they/their kid comes up in a conversation?
So, ab hinter die Leitplanke, ansonsten gibt's was. Schaut, dass du hinter die Leitplanke kommst. Da lieber, das ist eine Polizeianweisung. Ab hinter die...
Natural selection used to handle this kind of thinking. Now we just call it activism.
Yo, is our generation cooked? Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Why? Look at us.
At least this man is aware. That's all I can say.
If we grow this fetus that is actually taking our nutrients away from our body.
Yeah, we all do that to our moms. Isn't it terrible?
Yeah, especially when you're trying to.
No, I'm not trying to. Babies are not trying to. So trust me. I've never met a fetus that's trying to. So I'm not going to assume that that's a true thing. I think you're just making that up.
No.
I think the baby's just developing. They're not trying to.
Sounds more like a plot of a science fiction movie rather than a real-life scenario.
You're taking the wrong leg down, mate. At least you know that.
Now, I'm not British, but imagine having this much disrespect for your country's flag. This is just plain harassment. Last time I checked, the person that bought that car did nothing wrong.
So he said if you're born with male DNA, you can never become a woman. What would you say to correct that claim?
I say your body, your choice.
Okay.
I agree. Your body, your choice.
Okay. To become a woman?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. What is a woman?
I don't even know how to answer that.
Gender's not a construct, so.
Right.
So.
If someone says I'm now a woman, what does that mean that they are?
I don't know how to answer that.
I don't know how to answer that.
Are you guys women?
I'm whatever I want to be.
Right, but are you a woman?
Not necessarily.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. What are you?
They, them.
They, them?
Yep.
Okay, so you're neither male or female.
I don't know what I identify as anymore.
Okay. So what have you identified as in the past?
She, her.
She, her? Mm-hmm. Okay, would that be a woman?
Yes.
Okay, so you are a woman.
Sure.
Okay, well, I guess you identify as a woman.
I don't want to answer this anymore.
These people are crazy. You mean to tell me you go out into the world and tell us that you identify as something you can't even describe? Get a grip and check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Just Stop Oil has struck again at an esports tournament. So it all started at a Tekken tournament, which is kind of like Street Fighter, and these Just Stop Oil protesters come and rub orange paint all over the players' monitors, and then she comes in with a little squirt gun and starts spraying the screen. These protests baffle me. I mean, anyone that sees these just hate them. And I feel like when you're protesting, you want to almost gain sympathy for your cause, but every single protest I've seen for Just Stop Oil is ridiculous. I agree that we need to use less oil, but do I stand with these people? I don't even want to be associated with these people. And why at an esports tournament? That has nothing to do with oil. That's my opinion. What do y'all think?
If the goal was to make people despise you and care less about their cause, yeah, then mission accomplished.
You're doing it as a way of just still trying to be disrespectful because you're refusing to call me he. That's
so
the thing.
you want me to actively call you a boy and call you he.
That's crazy because that's what I just said.
I'm not gonna do it.
It's disrespectful for you to continue to call me she after I told you that's not, like, I'm not comfortable with that at all.
I will call you Cyrus.
We're being respectful here.
What is your name?
Cyrus.
I'll use your name,
okay,
but I will not call you a he.
I'm gonna call you he from the rest of the time. Would you like that? Would you be comfortable if I called you a boy if I referred you as he from now?
That's fine, but I'm comfortable in my body, so I know I'm a girl. So whatever you call me is what you call me.
That's disrespectful for me.
I am not comfortable with you trying to force a fake ideology on me and call you a boy. I know you're not a boy.
But you're trying to be respectful, and by calling
I will
me
call
she,
you by your name. I will call you by your name.
Okay, that's great.
And what was your name?
Cyrus.
Cyrus. Cyrus, I will call you by your name, Cyrus.
Okay.
Is that what the name you were given by your parents?
That is none of your business.
I don't think it was. Anyway, I will call you that name. That's fine, but I don't think it's fair for you to try and tell me that I have to pretend that you're a boy.
Well, you don't have to pretend. You can just act like it.
That's pretending. I'm not going to do that.
Acting is pretending, so no matter what, Cyrus lost this argument.
Hi, my name is Kirsten, and I'm marching for our democracy.
Yeah, so what has Donald Trump done that threatens democracy, you think?
Everything. I mean, he's going against the LGBTQ plus community, which is what I'm a part of. He's going against my immigrant neighbors. He's going against the other teachers and like our safety in the schools, everything.
So tell me what rights you think have been threatened.
My rights to do this, my voting rights, my rights to protect the people as a teacher. Like if ICE comes into my school, I'm not giving my kids up. I think our rights to have a full democracy is being.
So you're a teacher?
I'm a teacher. Yep.
And you said your rights to do this, right to protest?
Yeah. Right.
Have been threatened?
Speech, freedom of speech. He's trying to go after the First Amendment, and that's just not it. That's just not it.
How so? How did he go after the First Amendment?
I mean, that's part of Project 2025. He doesn't want us to be able to do things like this. And
you remember he was kicked off social media platforms. Don't you think he has sympathy towards being banned?
No.
A teacher should not be this uneducated. I just feel bad for the kids.
No, I just believe in freedom of speech. And at the end of the day, I believe in freedom of speech. It's telling them they are wrong.
They're exercising our freedom of speech, sir.
Thank you for supporting our freedom of speech.
And I'm expecting mine.
I'm glad we agree. I'm glad we're allies.
You can sign up online. Women should support the right to protest.
And this is why vegans get a bad rep, because of pointless stunts like this.
Could we get an apology for your whiteness?
Yeah, I'm sorry for being a Caucasian.
While you're shopping, bombs are dropping. That's what I thought.
Look at Tesla
logo upside down. What that says? KKK.
What's more important to you right now, clean air or decolonized air?
What do you think?
Weren't you selling t-shirts at the Trump rally?
Man, I'm everywhere around. My God, I chase paper.
I respect it. The merch guy is the only sensible one there.
Standing here now, a biological male wearing a dress with a pair of leggings, do you sincerely believe that I should be subject to punitive justice on the basis of what I'm wearing?
I would encourage you to behave as a man, is what I would do, because you are a man, and I don't know how exactly you came to the point where you think you're a woman or very much would like to be a woman, but you aren't. And I don't think anyone who is affirming your delusion is helping. I think they're lying to you, and I think it's very disrespectful, and I think it will not lead to your flourishing. I think it will only immiserate you. You might hate me for telling you the truth, but I think the truth will set you free. Furthermore, your masquerading as a woman does infringe on the legitimate rights of other people, the rights of women to have their own bathrooms, the rights of women to have their own sports leagues. That is not something that you have a right to do, no matter how sincerely you believe the fantasy that you're a woman.
It's really not that complicated, but somehow we're here arguing about basic facts. Born male, man. Born female, woman. Pretty simple.
What about folks who have wombs but are not women?
There are two genders, male and female.
I am non-binary.
Women have wombs.
I am not a woman and I have a womb.
You are a woman and
I
you do
know.
have
No.
Next question.
All I'm seeing is a bunch of mad and angry women. So this is what people do in their free time? Scream because a man became in charge of America for only 4 years? Wow, just wow. Well, that's pretty much how I expected them to look.
What is going on here in Utah? All right, let's talk to this guy. What are you doing? Probably. Jeez, what is going on? What are you doing? You're outrunning her. Oh, she's coming. How far do you want to run? Jeez, now she's kicking.
Hey, do you guys support Trump?
I voted for him, yeah.
Why?
Why?
He's over
Puts
poor white
America
people.
first. Jeez, back up. Ma'am.
Don't push him. Don't push him.
You guys, look at this. They just moved with me and blocked up. Ma'am.
You're in my space.
I wasn't in your space. How's your day going?
Throw up the loot if you guys are really about it, huh? If you guys are Elon's boys, you fascist cowards.
Just stop.
Huh? Show your face, bud. Show your face.
Sorry, do we want to talk about how small your is today? I really didn't want to talk about the size of how tiny your
I mean, you'd never see it.
These are fucking
Cruella DeVille, come on.
You guys are gross.
Show your face, man.
You're pathetic. Why don't you throw up your Elon salute? You coward. You are a coward. You are a child.
Take off your mask.
Coward.
Get out of here.
You get out of here.
If we're permitted to be there.
So am I. Yes. I love the color guard in high school. I loved the color guard in high school. That was like my favorite thing.
You're pathetic. Leave. Leave. You're a coward.
All right, we're moving over to members only. Going member, and we're going members only.
Hopping over to members
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're a loser.
All right, we're moving over.
Hail Satan. Let's start there.
All right, come here. What's going on, sir?
You tell me what's going on.
Yeah, I just heard you yell, "Hail Satan."
Yep, hail Satan.
This type of behavior is definitely not helping them get their point across.
It doesn't feel like me. I look like a man in a dress.
Well, no.
You can't really slap a filter on a mirror, now can ya?
Real quick, I'm going to say this over here. It's going to go, it's going to show me a dolphin fetus or a dog fetus, and it's going to ask me.
Oh, I have a perfect thing for you.
Like, that is derived.
All right. Which one is a human embryo?
One of them's like a dog or a dolphin fetus?
Yeah, but which one?
Yeah.
Which one's human?
This is human right here. Right there.
He at 6 weeks.
So here's the deal. But it's a great thing you showed me, because so what's the difference between a human fetus and a pig fetus, right? One's a human
almost nothing until about 3 to 4
No.
months in. Until past the first trimester.
Just biologically. Biologically.
Embryos are not different from each other due to
They're not different?
Due to evolution over the course of history, like over millions of years.
Ontogeny recapitulates phylogeny. They actually debunked that about 80 years ago.
He got humbled so fast, even his brain needed a minute to reboot. Now he's just out here speaking absolute gibberish.
I work at Camp Brave Trails. Of course I'm in full Frankenfurter drag since 7 a.m.
I work at Camp Brave Trails. Of course I have ducks in my pockets. I work at Camp Brave Trails. Of course I feel safe to embrace my autism.
I work at Camp Brave Trails. Of course I'm decked out in rainbow all the time.
We do the photos and videos at Brave Trails.
And I'm Doug, and I love honest, real ones. Hey, we got a 21 compass that just came in. Camp counselor touched my special spot. Come holla.
That looks like a pretty good car. I might holla.
Charlies, oh my gosh, here I am at the protest of 5051. It is so exciting to be down here with so many people, fighting the good fight and doing the good things, darlings. We have to get to the streets, make our voices heard, and don't forget, darlings, while you're doing it, stay gorgeous.
And I'm supposed to take this person seriously?
Your sign's upside down. I hope that helps.
And that's what it looks like to be a helpful citizen.
So for one thing, you would make the claim that trans women are not women. And I think that is a harmful stance.
Okay, so what is a woman?
A woman was a gender, but a woman is a person that is female, you would say.
Gender is an artificial concept made up by John Money in the 1960s. There are no genders, there are two and there are unlimited personalities.
Well, your personality is unique to you. Your gender is a category that you fall into.
I thought that gender is fluid. So can trans women give birth?
No, but I don't think all women can give birth.
Can somebody self-identify as a leopard?
A leopard, no, because a
Why?
leopard has a definition of it's a different species. You can't identify as something that you aren't.
But it's a different. So you can't identify as a different.
Can't. You're right. I wouldn't say that trans women are biologically assigned female at birth. That's just not true.
Oh, okay. So what you're saying is that they're
It's only
masquerading.
relevant in your role in society, the way that you're viewed.
It's not just about the roles in what they are. We are fundamentally different at our core. Our brain structures are different. Our hormone levels are different. Our needs, our wants, our desires, how we talk and process information. God made us uniquely different. It's not just how you look. It's not just how you present. A biological man can put on a bunch of makeup and camouflage as a woman. It will never actually make him a woman. It will not make him think like a woman or act like a woman. And so the whole idea of transgenderism is inherently super disrespectful to biological reality and real women themselves, saying that it is just an outfit or a costume that women can go put on and you magically become a woman.
I wonder what kind of biology they're teaching kids in college these days. Those classes have got to be wild.
So what's your take?
Dogs should be allowed everywhere that babies are allowed.
100% disagree.
Dogs belong outside.
No, dogs should be allowed inside. Everywhere that a baby goes, a dog should be allowed to go.
That sounds dangerous.
Restaurants, movie theaters, airplanes, hotels, all the things.
Movie theaters? You want to bring your pit bull to a film?
Pigeons saw Knives Out in theater with me.
Well, this is an exception. This is an
It is an
exceptionally
exception.
beautiful creature.
Wow.
I wouldn't even classify this as a dog. I would classify this as a creature.
When you go out to dinner and you hear babies screaming and crying and throwing things on the ground, you should consider if a dog should be allowed there too, because also the dogs can clean up the mess that a
So
baby
can
leaves.
the people.
But I mean, should we put human lives ahead of dog lives?
You want to bring your dog to the grocery store.
Oh, I do. I actually do.
And is it walking on the ground like a dog, or is it sitting in the cart
Usually I
like a
put him
freak?
in the cart with like a coat
You
underneath
put him in the
it.
cart?
Yeah.
You bring a bed.
A coat or a scarf or something.
What about the doctor's office?
I have brought him to the doctor's office, and you know what? The doctor was pleasantly surprised.
What about, well, this is an exception. What if you had a golden retriever in the dentist's office?
Yeah.
That sounds to me like an occupational hazard because those things are dumb and big.
Yeah, well, the log with dogs coming places when I'm mayor, it will have nuance to it.
So like dogs under a certain size can go to certain places.
We'll workshop it.
I mean, I think that this is awful.
I'm winning you over.
And no.
I love my dog like family, but no, I'm not bringing him into a nursery or the hospital. Let's keep it real for once.
Day 12 of being a girl, and I just picked up some tampons, and y'all are probably thinking, Dylan, where are you gonna put those? They're not for me. But this last weekend, I was in the restroom, and the girl in the stall next to me was like, hey, do you have a tampon? And I froze. I was like, sorry, no. But in that moment, I decided, you know what? I'm always going to have one on hand for anyone who needs it. You come over to my house and we're having a glass of wine, I got a tampon for you. If we're in the club together and then we go to the bathroom, I got a tampon for you. Women supporting women. Love ya.
Except in this situation, it's a man supporting women.
Trust black women, they lead the way. Trust black women, they lead the way. White women, stop abandoning your sisters. Trust black women, they lead the way. Oh, we're mad as hell. Oh, can't you tell? Oh, we're mad as hell. Can't you tell? We dissent, you fascists. Oh, we're mad as hell. Can't you tell? Thank you.
The only thing that I can tell is that they both need voice lessons and maybe a new songwriter.
Can somebody explain these protests to me? They're burning the flag of the country that either they want to stay in or they want their friends or family or whoever to stay in. And then they're waving the flag of the country they don't want to be sent back to. I just make it make sense.
Now, you have the freedom of speech, but if you're gonna sit here and burn your flag while waving another country's flag, get out of this country, go to that country, and stop sitting here and complaining. Just because one guy hurt your feelings doesn't mean everyone in public has to suffer.
Y'all are a bunch of transphobic pieces of I hope y'all all burn in hell. Hell, Satan!
We won't be burning in hell, ma'am.
Y'all are really afraid of authenticity and people being their own true selves. You're afraid of love. You're afraid of solidarity. Y'all are crazy for that. Absolutely crazy.
To be fair, getting called crazy by, well, these people means you must be doing something right.
Animals deserve to live. Please stop ripping the skin off of animals. They deserve their fur. Stop electrocuting animals. Louis Vuitton. Stop animals from going insane by keeping them trapped in wire cages for their entire lives.
You really think people are gonna stop wearing fur because you showed up and yelled at them?
Alright, we're protesting. Thank you.
What are we protesting?
We're protesting everything. We're angry and we're not going to take it anymore.
Now that's a protest that I don't mind getting down with.
I think you're a beautiful trans woman. Seriously.
I'm a woman first, trans second, so you don't have to like put that label on me. I'm not wearing trans on my forehead. You could just be like, you're a beautiful woman, and that's that.
Well, see, Jocelyn, okay, so here's the thing. You want me to respect your pronouns and what you go by, right?
I just don't feel like you have to put trans in front of everything.
I get it. So here's where here's where we, and I don't want it to be, I think sometimes with any community or with any group, right? We all want to be respected as such, whatever it is that we are. I do feel that it's not reciprocated a lot.
How not?
Because as a biological woman, for me to acknowledge you as a full woman, that's you not respecting my truth and my reality.
What are you saying? I'm confused.
Right.
When have I ever, you're putting trans in front of it, that doesn't have to do with anything. No shade. Like at the end of the day, trans woman, it's still all in the same category.
It's not.
It is. Yes, it is.
It's
okay.
Not.
Unless you have the organs to give birth, then you should not call yourself a woman.
So you want to get back at your dad for voting for Donald Trump, do you, pumpkin? I have a great idea. Show up to Thanksgiving with a shaved head and see what happens. You get extra points if you consider yourself a daughter of an American dad. Woo, that would light his up, wouldn't it, babe? Because American dads have never really been given the room to adequately express themselves, it makes them real mad when you do for yourself. Other dad mad options would include getting a tattoo on your face or your neck or even your hands maybe. Ooh, or a facial piercing. That'll really set him off. I love doing shit so much. I even want to help you on your dad mad journey, cutie. If you're in my area between now and the 1st of the year and you would like to shave your head before you go home for the holidays, I'll do it for you for free.
I'm all for it, ma'am, and I think you should lead by example. Shave your head and get a face tattoo, and then we'll talk.
You don't think declaring that the federal government's only going to recognize 2 genders, male and female, that's good, right? That's common sense.
No.
No? Come on.
No, because we're all born, with differences.
Male or female, yeah. 2 differences.
No. You can be, you can have a female brain and male genitalia.
What's that called?
I don't know the exact term for it, but I know that, we all vary, Some people are born male, but, just present themselves as female because that's who they feel they are.
What is a female? What is a female? I'm gonna make it easier because you might have some experience with this. What is a male?
I'm not going to talk anymore.
You don't know what a male is? Not at the post office, like gender, male, female.
Come on, he knows what a man is. He is one himself. At least, I hope he is.
My name is Gracia Martinez Rosas. I am an immigrant. I am undocumented, unafraid, queer, and unashamed.
You're also morbidly obese, and soon enough, maybe even deported as well.
Take your shoes off then, because that's not plant, right?
Yeah, that's real effective. I'm sure the cows are watching and thinking, yep, that'll change everything.
I shouldn't even be a barista. I have a degree in gender and queer studies. College gets you nowhere. Well, that type of degree gets you right into being a barista at Starbucks, so you're actually doing pretty well for yourself.
What job did you expect to get with that degree? I bet you can't even think of one. I'm still confused about why she's even crying in the first place. What happened that was so bad that you had to cry while you danced?
Speaker Johnson, Nancy Mace! Speaker Johnson, Nancy Mace! Our agendas are no debate! Our agendas are no debate!
Democrats, grow a spine! Trans lives are on the line! Democrats, grow a spine! Trans lives are on the line! Trans rights are under attack! What do we do? End the fight back! Trans rights are under attack! What do we do? End the fight back! Trans rights are under attack! What do we do? End the fight back! We are the people! We are the people! Mighty, mighty people! Mighty, mighty people! Fighting for justice! Fighting for justice!
if you're sitting on the floor of a public bathroom, I'm thinking you might not be great at making life choices. We should do this more often. Might make protesters think twice before blocking the road. There's kids in the back. They shouldn't have to see this kind of depravity.
There is blood on your hands. Australians celebrate this dark day in our history with the abhorrent Australian tradition of devouring in the murdered flesh of animals. Sheep are just as intelligent, playful, and loving as our beloved dogs and cats. And not only that, our native animals are suffering immensely at the expense of our own taste buds. We are literally eating our country alive. I'm not here to antagonize anybody. I just want you guys to know the truth. If they were selling dog flesh, you'd be here on my side.
If her protest had as much flavor as my cheeseburger, maybe I'd consider listening. But, oh well.
Are your hats free?
No.
They're not?
No.
I thought you supported socialism, free everything.
Walk away.
Why do you call it a hat?
No, what is this like? I thought you supported socialism. I also support surviving in a country where I don't have health care. My face, you freak!
Please don't scream at me. I haven't raised my voice.
I don't care if you didn't raise your voice. It doesn't make you sound like any less of a misogynist. Get the out of my face!
That was kind of scary.
Yeah, you should be scared. You should be scared. Because you're a piece of How about you talk to your doctor about your health problems and leave my health problems with me and my doctor and get the government out of it? And who's your stranger? Stranger? You want to look at my Get the out of here!
I never said I wanted to look at her.
All of you like white supremacist people think you just talk calmly, you seem normal? Why are we upset? Because you're psycho!
I can't talk with her. She just screamed.
You had a fair question. There was no need for her to have an outburst like that.
Don't come too close, seriously.
No, don't come too touch me.
No, seriously,
touch me.
Get away from me, get away from me. Get away from me.
Touch my
Seriously.
What the
Jesus Christ! Watch what you're doing! Are you insane? Are you insane? I'll call the police on you! Stop it! You keep attacking me! Stop it! Stop it! You're a young lady! You don't need this!
When you're an old man that just kicked a young
Please, you've already tried to steal the camera.
Don't me again.
Alright, I'm gonna have to put my camera away to defend myself. Whoa. You're digging yourself a hole here. You're digging yourself a big hole. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Oh, come on now. Stop whipping me. Do you want to come with me to go see the police?
Can't wait to see this video being played in court.
Arthur Mason of the U.S. Army. I operate your nation's missile defense systems, but more importantly, my pronouns are she and her, and I am a woman of color.
Hey, quit screaming.
Wait, I'm a woman of color? Did I hear that right?
Dang, girl, you trying to back that thing up? No? I'm just trying to let everybody know that 3 inches ain't that small. I mean, that's what it says.
You got
1, 3, full 3.
You should ask me to answer because
You play Fortnite?
Yeah, I look
What?
at the sky all the time.
People love this sign.
Yeah.
This is a good sign. Yeah, the Cybertruck is a good touch.
It's about more than just us. This is our kids and our grandkids.
Yeah. This is what I'm about, buddy.
3 inches. Is that what you're
Also, add me on Fortnite. Some people were really mad about my sign.
Well, it's true.
If they get to shout their opinions in public, then he's got every right to do the same. Doesn't matter if they liked it before, if he said it, they gotta hate it.
We could set the way for the whole planet by committing to stopping oil.
The problem I have is this idea that the one group of people have decided that they are the ones to save the world. Like, how dare you question us because we know what's right? I'm going to glue my hand to some tarmac and then I'm going to be a martyr and I'm going to be a good person, while the rest of us can't get on with our day. I'm more than twice her age. You know, I've got kids, I've got a job, I've got an elderly mother. I can't afford an electric car. I can't afford a heat pump. Most people can't afford that. The people that the campaigners should be focusing on is the government, but it's about ego. There's no doubt that we've had a winter without any protests, but as soon as the sun comes out, oh, it's eco-festival time, and it is a festival. Let's get on social media, let's sit down with a placard, let's advertise to my friends what a great person I am, while the rest, ordinary people who have to go to work, can't get to work.
What's your response? I just can't believe that that's what you're saying.
Protests are supposed to raise awareness, not everyone's blood pressure. Maybe try holding it somewhere that doesn't involve blocking people's basic needs.
Can someone tell me what MAGA men find attractive so that I can wear the complete opposite? Thanks.
No need. You're killing it. Good job.
I don't even think the liberal men find you attractive. You probably should plan a makeover.
Using the word skinny to market products that have fewer calories or are healthier is fatphobic. Skinny pop, skinny cow, with the tape measure tied around the waist. And you could try to change the logo, but it's still fatphobic. Skinny girl, egregious, just egregious. To make something have fewer calories, less sugar, you say make it skinny? Smoothie King? I hope you can now see how people use fat phobia as a marketing tool. It's not about those options having less calories and less sugar, it's the way they're marketed.
And it's also because those items make you skinnier. You should try it.
They're just 6 months old when they're forced into carbon dioxide gas chambers. They literally burn from the inside out. Dairy cows are raped and have their babies taken away from them after a 9-month pregnancy. If a baby's born male, he's head. These industries are barbaric, and you're paying for this. If you're not vegan, watch Dominion on YouTube for the truth. If you're not vegan, you're an animal, and their blood is on your hands. Animal, total losers.
Please run from Belmont Police Station. None of my camera's recording, all right?
Their lives.
Come in for a second and stop yelling.
Their bodies.
All right, can you come over here?
Animals have families. Just like us. Animals feel pain. Just like us.
Can you come over here and talk to us for a second?
Families. Just like us. Their bodies. Not ours. Their lives. Not ours. Animals feel pain.
What's your name, mate? Listen,
Animals have families.
Can you talk to me for a second?
Their bodies. Not ours. Their lives. Not ours.
I'm not sure about you, but none of this is helping convert me to veganism.
This is not food. This is fish. You want to live. You need to live. You're killing my ocean.
So what do you eat?
I don't eat fish. I don't eat animals.
What do you eat?
Food, vegetables, something that...
Last time I checked, she doesn't own the ocean. Let the man fish in peace.
Okay. Okay. All right, so we are trying to be reasonable. We are trying to be reasonable. We are trying to be reasonable. We are trying. We're gonna give you. We're gonna let you on the mic. We are gonna give you the mic.
Let us speak.
We will after Senator Sanders. After Senator Sanders. After Senator Sanders. After Senator Sanders. After Senator Sanders.
Do not tell me what
After
to do.
Senator Sanders.
Sit down.
After Senator Sanders. Okay. All right.
Let her speak.
All right.
Let her speak.
All right. We're shutting it down. You are shutting it down. You are disrupting this event. You are disrupting this event. We will.
That's on his campaign. Let her
No,
speak.
you are shutting it down. We are shutting.
Let her speak or we shut it down.
We will shut it down.
Grown adults shouldn't be throwing a tantrum like this. Shame on them and their parents. I'm getting a rose with my steak now? Damn, count me in.
Being kidnapped in the middle of the night.
Jesus. Jesus.
Jesus loves you.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Jesus cares about you. That's why he died for you on the cross. What do you think about Jesus? What do you think about Jesus? Hey, watch your head. What do you think about Jesus?
You want me to give me an honest answer? You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Handed. Don't fight. You ready for this? You don't have to fight.
Jesus loves you. We can have a conversation. Why do you say F Jesus?
You ready? I grew up Catholic. Jesus didn't give me a chance. Do you understand that?
What do you mean Jesus didn't give you a chance?
None of y'all who believed in Jesus gave me a chance. None of y'all.
Jesus is God giving you a chance. If you'll believe in Jesus, whoever will call upon him will be saved.
Just because he had a bad history with religion, that doesn't mean that he should go after religious people.
Why? Again? Yeah! F*** actually! I don't consent, I don't want that. I don't give a dumb you support a racist. Wow, that's what the support. You're inhumane. You're inhumane. Yeah, okay. You're a oh, nice. Dave didn't do anything. Okay. Why are you so mad? Shut the f*** up, mad. I'm not mad. Why are you mad? Why are you here? I think it's fun. It's fun? Yeah, we think it's fun too. I make money off of recording you guys. Oh, that's great. I just want to let you know. Shit. Shit. You scary dumbass.
Oh my God!
You are rallying your best out here, I have to tell you.
Poor Dave, all he did was show up.
No, we absolutely do not. We do not need segregated gyms. And let me get this straight. You're panicking because of some straight men, but you have time to set up your camera to film yourself panicking? Seriously? The whole world is so set on trying to divide everyone, make everybody hate each other, think that we're all different. And I know you're probably just posting this as rage bait to get some views on social media, but keep that nonsense out of the gym. The gym is one community. It doesn't matter your race, your gender, your sexuality, your politics, your religion. As long as you respect and support others, you're going to get the same back. Everyone is welcome at the gym. And if you truly, truly feel this way, maybe what you need is a home gym. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
Listen, it's a free country. If you want a gym exclusive for queer people, bald people, or people with glasses, just make one.
There's an awesome gap in between men and women, so we need our boys.
What percentage of dildos, like a lot of the materials, come in from China?
It's between 70 and 90%.
And they're tariffing the vibrators?
They're tariffing the vibrators.
There's also a lot of men, myself included, who do also need protection from.
Yeah, I mean, if you neglect the prostate, it's just as bad as neglecting the clitoris.
There's a lot of things wrong, and you're out here protesting this? Come on.
Send him 2-3 years Dagestan and forget.
Just 3 years? Nah, they can keep him. We're good.
What's happening? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to block me off? I'm just getting blocked off because I'm holding a microphone. Excuse me. Hello? Why did you decide to stand right in front of me? I'm just trying to understand why you're blocking my path. Are you protesting against me? I'm getting protested against. This is a blockade of myself. I just need to walk forward, please. Excuse me. I'm just trying to walk through. I'm just trying to get through here. I've got a barricade against me, my friend. I'm actually just trying to get through. Look at this. Sir, what's happening? Is this how you protest?
Filming, you can leave him alone.
I'm trying to move forward, my friend. Excuse me, can I must get through this. Can you explain this behavior? Are you here to protest Palestine, or are you just trying to cause trouble? This is just another one of the rallies you normally attend, is this it? Tim, I'm getting grinded at a rally. This is unbelievable.
Blocking a guy from entering and filming while screaming about oppression is peak modern activism. Self-awareness? Yeah, never heard of her.
It's weird that people are more worried about a multi-billion-dollar corporation's profits than the well-being of their fellow citizens. Like, make it make sense? I hear this all the time, and it's so weird. Society has ingrained it into people to hate fat people and praise corporations that take our money. And that's sad. Airlines shove us into tiny seats, cramped, uncomfortable, and treated like nothing more than a number.
You did this to yourself. Just lose weight and life will be less heavy on you.
You guys think trans women still need to get prostate exams? Yeah. Do you think, like, the doctor plays along? Like, do you think a trans woman walks into the doctor's office and the doctor's like, all right, ma'am. I'm just gonna go ahead and move your butt here.
That definitely has to be extremely uncomfortable for the doctor. That's why they make the big bucks.
Yesterday, I met with a manufacturing company, but they also are engaged in getting young people more engaged in manufacturing. So I asked them, so how many of those students that are signing up and want to do this, how many are women? And they said, well, I know there's at least 13% or something. It was a low number. And you had mentioned trying to engage more women in manufacturing. I'm just wondering if just the name manufacturing sounds like a guy.
So the word man is the problem and scares women off? What about manicure? Manifesting? Is she serious?
Jesus loves you. He died for you. Skirt. Jesus cares about you. He loves you. He died for your sins. The reason you guys are so close to me right now is because God wants you to hear the good news of Jesus Christ. Literally, that's why you're here. You're not here by coincidence, bro. You're not trying to stand in front of me by coincidence, but God is drawing you. He's calling you. It's because he loves you. It's because he sees your heart.
Pastor, leave me alone, dude.
He cares about you, bro. He wants you to return back home.
Yeah, cool.
Are you a prodigal? Who? Jesus. Yeah, he lives inside of me.
You're just a Jesus person.
Yeah, that's what the Bible says. Hey, don't run away, bro. He's drawing you. He's calling you. Come to him, man. Praise God. That's a good way to get around that. Thank you, Lord, for your wisdom.
He keeps blocking him, so it's only right that he has to listen to what he's saying.
And you have a baby here with you. You're a disgusting, sick, vile weirdo. Oh my God, it's right. You dumb bitch, you're with this. He doesn't want me or you to have equality. Oh my God, go pray for me. Touch me and watch me touch you. I will hit and hold you. Sit down. Get out. You're not welcome here. You don't want these people here. You're not welcome. You want me to make you be okay and comfortable in this one? Who the hell are you? Scared of me, man.
I'm proud of this man. This man here is going to keep people like you.
Please call the cops. Thank you, sir. You don't like what prior shirt is, but you don't like medicine. Why are you in this Mexican restaurant wearing that hat? That doesn't make any damn sense. Y'all right now, this is crazy right here. This is some
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the tolerant left.
You really like animals, miss? Yes, you do. Which ones are your favorite? Every animal? That's sweet. Every single animal? They all have lives. You're right. 100% right about that. They don't all need to. I feel like you haven't experienced enough life or death situations with animals. You know what I mean? Do you think an animal cares about your life? You think a polar bear is going, you know what? She's probably got backgammon on Tuesday. Maybe I won't eat her. I'm just gonna sit here with this Coca-Cola and sip it with my nephews. But I understand, you like animals because, you know, you live in the first world and it's boring and we gotta care about it. I get it, I'm with you. Say again?
Do you see me? I'm technically from third world country, technically.
I almost thought you said, do you see me? I'm an animal. And I was... I was about to be like, whoa.
I'm willing to bet on the fact that she's not coming to any of these skits again after getting humbled this badly.
Free abortions.
Yes, queen.
Free gender-affirming care for migrants.
Yes, queen.
Child tax credits for dogs.
Yes, queen.
Ban standardized testing.
Yes, queen.
Different tax rate for white men.
Yes, queen.
She's a yes queener.
You know, I really don't think there was a single ounce of thought put behind any of those yes queens.
Everything's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's okay.
Everything doesn't seem okay, including this guy. He should definitely get some help.
Cause what the heck happened to love one another? Yeah. We are here for the cause of love. This is not about money.
She really spoke from the heart, didn't she? Too bad the brain wasn't invited.
Pav. You visit the Trevi fountain and they're protesting fossil fuels.
They really picked the wrong battlefield. This place has nothing to do with fossil fuels. Why would your kids learn math or science when they can learn rainbow flags from Professor TikTok over here? What happened to the West?
Climate activists have blocked Sydney Harbour Tunnel, during their protest. Hundreds of people descended to Sydney, disrupting peak hour traffic. "11 were arrested as a result of the protest.
I hope they have all the time in the world now to hold their protests from jail.
Why is it every time y'all see two women in a relationship, y'all have to automatically ask this stupid, ignorant, bull question? Oh, so who's the man in a relationship? Hello? What's not clicking, Steven? That's the whole point. There's no man. It's two girls, two women. Don't piss me off.
So she's the man in this relationship. Got it.
I know I don't wipe my ass and it stinks when I walk past you in public, but there is no reason for you guys to be making this face when I walk by. I see you doing that, and it makes me feel like so not only am I smelling like now feeling like because you don't know how to control your face. And everybody's always talking about how disgusting it is that I don't wipe. But you know what? If the Lord wanted me to wipe my ass, he would have built in toilet paper into my body. And he didn't. The smell of doo-doo is actually supposed to be a pheromone to attract mates. But we've gotten so used, as a society, we have decided to give into capitalism. We buy this toilet paper, we wipe away our pheromones, and that's why a lot of you have a hard time reproducing, because that actually is supposed to help with your fertility. Do you know all the toxic chemicals that are inside of toilet paper? And then think, that toilet paper dissolves in the sewer system. So when you wipe, it's dissolving slowly in your butt crack, and it's getting into your bloodstream.
She's just asking for a UTI and other infections at this point.
Black joy is resistance. Indigenous joy is resistance. Trans joy is resistance. Brown joy is resistance. Every single time you get up in your marginalized body and have the audacity to pursue your pleasure, to pursue your freedom, to pursue your authentic self, to pursue the elevation and veneration of your ancestors, to pursue your rights as a human being, that's a revolutionary act. Black healing is resistance. Indigenous healing is resistance. Trans healing is resistance. Have the audacity to heal yourself. When you heal yourself, you heal your lineage and your ancestors. Have the audacity to love yourself. Because when you love yourself, it is a you to every oppressor that would have you drown in your self-hatred.
She's all about healing, but all this video was giving me is a headache.
Can I have my turn now, please?
Sure, I just don't understand why you had to interrupt a conversation.
I'm quite upset, okay?
Why are you upset?
I'm sure you believe in your cause that you're doing,
Yes.
but it is incredibly rude for you to come in when I was there with my children trying to have a photo taken, and you stepped in front of my child to promote this.
How about we show the truth, masters, the reality of the dairy industry? So you're standing in front of a company that rapes, abuses and murders animals. I understand if you're not aware of what happens in the dairy industries, and it is my moral duty to speak up for the truth and show you what you're supporting.
About the feelings of my kids at all?
If people were dressed up as Ku Klux Klan members and you were about to have a photo with them with your child, would it be justified for a human rights activist to intervene and say, no, this is wrong?
So you don't care at all about the feelings of my children?
Can you answer my question?
Okay, I'm saying it's about not about the politics right now. It's about individuals. It's about me, you, and my kids.
No, it's actually about the victims. The victims that masters
You're not gonna
are
apologise at
profiting
all?
from abuse and murder. I will never apologise for speaking up for abuse and murder victims. If there were people dressed up as Ku Klux Klan members and you were about to have a photo with your children with them, would it be justified for someone to intervene and say, no, this is wrong?
I can tell
Would it
that
be justified?
It would not be justified, but
It would not be justified. You should have been allowed the opportunity to have a photo with the Ku Klux Klan members in this hypothetical scenario.
You just really don't care about us, do you?
I don't care what you're trying to protest. You should leave kids out of it, point blank.
How is women's lack of access to, I suppose in some states, evidence of an inequality between men and women?
Because it's blatantly refusing their right to bodily autonomy.
Bodily autonomy? What about the bodily autonomy of men when it comes to being drafted? Wouldn't that be a case of men being oppressed and women not being?
I mean, yeah, but who created that system?
Why would that matter? Let's say it was a king or a queen who invented that system yesterday. What would that have to do with the fact that right now, today, me and Brian can't do anything about that? Aren't we oppressed by that system?
Depends. How old are you?
Right now, I'm 40.
I don't think you would be drafted.
Yes. In fact, the draft can be accelerated up to 70, like it is in the Ukraine and in Russia right this second.
Wasn't there talk about making the draft for females too?
That's nice that you're talking about it, but it's not the case. You say you don't have any bodily autonomy, but neither do I.
Do you have to grow another person inside of you? And then
I'm sorry, do you have to go die in a war?
No, I don't have to, but I can
Okay,
choose.
great. But I can be drafted, you can't.
You could always break your leg too.
You can always just not take in your...
I
mean, sorry, like, all you have to do is not let a guy come in your...
Okay, he went there. Listen, you can't reason with these people. The hair tells you everything you need to know.
Hola, buenos días, ¿cómo está? Yo soy Ani, actriz mexicana. Y bueno, pues el día de hoy vengo en protesta por la inseguridad que se vive en el transporte público en la ciudad de Puebla. Y bueno, también porque no nos dejan trabajar en los centros nocturnos. Así que bueno, en modo de protesta me voy a desnudar y bueno, pues a quien no le guste, tápese los ojitos, se puede voltear. Y bueno, pues quien quiera y le guste, compartan, saquen sus celulares para que puedan grabar.
Stripping down to protest for your cause? I mean, I think this is the one protest I don't mind them holding.
A lot of you say, my body, my choice. Which makes me wonder,
why you choose to be a fat, lazy, weak, disgusting, floppy, obese conglomeration of lard with low bone mineral density and blue hair. It's a weird choice.
My man's got a point. Maybe it's time to start choosing to hit the gym.
Would you rather have a democracy or access to a
Either or. I feel like that's a very tough question to answer. I feel like that's almost not possible to answer. I feel like I couldn't pick one or the other.
Even if you had to choose?
If I had to choose.
Can we get a final answer? I know it's hard.
I guess access to abortion.
Wouldn't democracy help you get access to them if you had enough people agree with you? Maybe her brain just works backwards.
What's wrong?
You just smell so bad.
Yeah. Is that why you have the mask on?
I mean, it's definitely helping.
It's helping, right? So that might be your own breath that you're smelling.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, it might be your own breath under that mask. So what are you so mad about?
That you're here trying to pretend like you're one of us.
I am one of you. I believe we are all human.
You're like a really bad person.
And I also believe that unborn children are human too, and we were all human at conception.
No, we're not humans at conception.
What are we?
Zygotes.
What kind of zygotes?
Eventually, they will become human.
But what are we at conception? We're zygotes. What kind of zygotes?
We're a cluster of cells, mother.
What kind of cells? What kind of cells are we?
You know, you're just a bad person.
I'm just asking you, what kind of cells are we? Well, since you aren't getting it.
Once I saw the purple hair, I knew this one was gonna be good. Awesome move, standing up to the man, but now you gotta pay for wrecking that car. Bet you didn't think that part through, eh?
By the way, your travel merce is nice.
I got a lot of things in there. One of the most important things in here is I got my Jen and Friends
friendship bracelet.
But I need to make sure that my lips stay,
Yes.
you know, they ain't dry.
You are organized, by the way.
I got my eye drops in here.
Yeah.
This is important, everybody. I'm sorry.
I was like, what is
when
that?
I go eat, when I go out to restaurants,
You have your
I
nice
don't want to be
little-
sticking my hand in my mouth, so
no.
I got my nice
Yes.
little floss sticks right here.
Yes.
So I
In a
got a lot of
nice
things in there.
Ziploc bag, all organized.
Yeah, I'm very organized. Like I said, I got a little touch of OCD, but I got a lot
Wait,
of
do
things
you
in
have a stylist or you dress yourself?
No, I don't have time to dress myself. I have an amazing stylist,
Yeah.
Jason Bolden. Shout out to Jason
Well,
Bolden.
I mean, I kind of felt like you must because you're very chic and you have to, you know.
Yeah, look
at that merce, y'all. Look at that merce.
I just walk like this, you know, I carry my little purse.
I'm gonna put it like this. I'm not really sure which team this man's playing for anymore.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Have you got respect? I asked her to excuse me. We're not moving. I asked her to excuse me. And she said no, so now let go of the trolley, please. Sir, she said no, so you go around. I don't care. She doesn't control my passage anywhere, okay? She doesn't belong to me. She doesn't own me. Excuse me, I've asked you several times. What are you doing now? I've asked you several times. You're assaulting someone, sir. I've asked you several times, please. I've asked you nicely. You've not been provoked. You've done. I can get it for you. I want to go down that way. Yes, and you can go around and get your several times nicely. She said no. She doesn't have the right to say no. I have a right to Who the hell do you think you are?
Excuse me. I want to get past here.
You can go around, madam.
No, I'm not going round. You move.
No.
Well, I'll just knock you out the way with my trolley then.
You can do what you must do, madam, but we're here to make a protest and make a point, okay?
I'd be checking out your protest with a cart full of bad decisions if someone did that to me.
I think the best thing the dudes did politically, though, was convincing activist chicks if you really care about the cause, you should pull your out of the rally. Good work, fellas. We're like, pull the out. And they're like, we don't want to. We're like, someone doesn't care about Palestine. As much as she claims to on the internet. Remember they used to have Girls Gone Wild? I feel like new Girls Gone Wild as they go to college campuses and they're like, ladies, pull your out. They're like, we don't want to. They go, they're fracking over there. They go, what the hell? Ladies, they're getting rid of maternity leave in Arkansas. They go, not if we can help it. Did I solve it?
Sadly, it's more true than we think. There are way more beneficial ways to solve problems.
You also did try to have a baby regularly, didn't you?
I mean, it's exhausting. I mean, I read every book. They're like, do this position, it'll be a girl. Do this position, it'll be a boy. Like, overnight, all night, like, literally every night.
Banging chicks? You're just banging a girl?
No, I was having sex with my husband. And then finally, I sought medical attention because I was like, there's something fundamentally wrong. Like, we just can't get pregnant. And so.
Wait, time out. You're trying different positions with your husband, Nathan. Very nice guy. Like Nathan a lot. Salt of the earth guy. Met him really down to earth. But you're doing positions that you're reading in books for heterosexual or smart.
Well, I didn't specify that in the book, but the doctor explained to me that you needed to have a female involved to actually conceive the baby. And so at that point, I just called my sister, and it was really easy after that.
Wait, you had sex with your sister?
No.
Did you have sex with your sister?
Well, but that is, you did kind of take us on a ride there.
This is what happens when you skip health class. How did he not know that only women could get pregnant? Even kids know that. I bet someone told them they had to turn the tide to win the next elections. Did they misunderstand the assignment?
Move that way! 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 Come on, mate! Come on! Come on!
Now, there's a bunch of people running late for real-life stuff because of this nonsense. They should be ashamed of themselves.
I have a trans kid, okay, and like my 7-year-old son is like in the middle like of medically transitioning, and like, you know, I live in New York, so it's a friendly state, and it's an accepting state, and it's a sanctuary state for trans kids. But now that Donald Trump and JD Vance are coming in, like, they're gonna like stop my kid from getting the hormones that like she needs to medically transition. My kid's been exposed to a very like progressive learning environment, and a lot of the stuff that my son Carl watches on television, it really shows like the power of inclusion, the power of love, the power of like accepting like all people. That kind of helped my son Carl realize that like she's really a girl, and like her name is Carla, and now like Trump and JD Vance are gonna stop my kid from like taking the hormones that she needs to be the woman that I know she wants to be. Like, it is fascism, and it's a human rights violation.
Before you grab your pitchforks, this guy's a comedian, and his entire speech is satire. But if you agreed with his talking points, I may have some bad news for you.
This is wild. Climate change activists broke into a German airport using wire cutters and cemented their hands to the runway using a combination of concrete and epoxy in order to take a stand against carbon emissions. And now it's looking like their hands are permanently stuck unless they get them amputated. Their protest caused 36 flights to be canceled and 10 flights to be redirected, but it's looking like they could have used their hands to make a far bigger impact on climate change by planting just 10 trees.
Pretty sure they could have protested in a way that didn't involve themselves losing a limb, but who are we expecting here to have common sense, really?
Well, there was some knucklehead that was getting interviewed. They said, if Mike Tyson identified as a woman, should he be able to fight women? And they were like, well, the short answer is yes.
Lord, should Mike Tyson, if he identifies as a female, should he be allowed to box?
The short answer is yes.
After 20 fights, I was undefeated. Only one fighter stood between me and the belt.
You got this chick, she's nothing.
He would win a lot of rewards if he ever did that.
I hate working! hate it! I hate it! I hate it! I hate it! I hate it so much! I hate it! There's people on this app doing absolutely freaking nothing, and I have to clock in! Clock in! I'm sick of it! I want to do absolutely freaking nothing and make money! I don't want to clock in! No! 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 No more clock!
Then find another job or pursue a different passion. No matter what, you're gonna have to work. Just deal with it.
To a terrible life of pain, agony, and suffering. These animals are born in Chick-fil-A. 2 million. Just like us. Just like us.
Respectfully, these customers don't give a cluck. Just let them eat in peace.
We have a choice to hunt their own food, which is what we're doing.
You do have a choice, and I'm saying that the animals do not have a choice. Okay. Now, if you're taking the choice away from these fish, you're suffocating them. You're literally torturing them, mate.
Actually, all you're doing is feeding them.
How are you feeding them? You're literally suffocating and ripping them out of the ocean.
Notice how there's a dead fish on here that they're going to eat?
Okay, so you think they're going to eat it once you've ripped them out of the ocean?
No, they'll be too dead to eat.
Right.
Let's just rip
you're
them
torturing.
Out.
Would you, mate, you sound like you're just down for it. So you're going to come to the annual dog choking event? What's the issue, mate? So you wouldn't do it to a dog either? You see the point?
I see the point and I reject the point.
Why do you reject it?
We are culturally, we are morally superior to animals. We have the choice where if you want to be a vegan and you can go ahead and...
Yeah, you do have a choice, and you're taking the choice away from them. If you wouldn't torture a dog, don't torture a fish.
Yeah, well,
it's that simple, mate.
The Balinese love dog.
You've had dogs?
I said the Balinese
love
dog.
Yeah, I'm saying have you.
No,
would you choke a dog?
No, but I'd choke a human. That's for sure.
So you wouldn't choke a dog. You're happy to choke a fish.
Fish, will you?
Yeah, mate. What I'm going to say is you should leave the fish alone. The fish want to live just as much as dogs do. If you wouldn't suffocate and torture a dog, don't suffocate and torture fish. It's quite a simple concept, mate.
There's a little something called the food chain that he might want to learn about.
Trans people are not invisible.
Yeah, no. We all know how non-invisible they are. I can spot one from a mile away. It's the first thing anybody notices the second that they walk in, because that's what they want. Oh, but they just want to be a part of society and blend in. Yeah, because that's why Larry got triple D and a BBL, because he doesn't like being the center of attention. In fact, they did a study on this, the NIH. They found the most common disorder amongst people who transition is, wait for it, at 60%, narcissism. And who loves narcissists the most? Other narcissists, celebrities, because it's cheap social points. You don't have to put any money for any foundation or anything. You just have to go up there and be like, they exist. Haven't you thought that maybe, just maybe, they'd be able to live normal lives, or at least that 30% would be able to live normal lives, if y'all would just shut up about it and not talk about it 24/7? Because what do narcissists do? They talk about themselves.
I had to double check the study. It's actually true. Almost 60% narcissism, while the average in a population is somewhere around 1%. Sheesh.
The feminist movement was fighting for equal opportunity for women in education and the workforce. The sexual revolution was fighting for all sorts of freedoms. We pretended that this sexual revolution was a freedom for women. It actually was not. It was actually kind of a... But we pretended it was freedom for women. And over time, as the sexual revolution and the women's movement got identified closer and closer together, a lot of women began to buy into that illusion.
They're out here calling it freedom, but when you've got to play by a whole new set of rules to be liberated, it's just a different form of slavery.
How many guys do you reckon you tricked into believing that you were born a woman when you were trans?
I think about 50 people, 50 guys.
You tricked them into having of you presenting as a woman?
Well, you can call it tricked, but in my train of thought at the time, I was just so adamant on the fact that why should I have to tell guys that I'm trans before I sleep with them? Like, why is it that important? But then once I came out as trans and realised how much it traumatised about 5 guys that I was getting threats from, I then realised, wow, what was I doing? Like, I was doing it wrong. But because I never had trans women around me to really educate me and tell me what to do.
Wait, was you just thinking, if I don't tell him and he doesn't ask, then...
Who cares? Like, how will he ever know? Because I wasn't going to come out as trans. If I never came out as trans, nobody would ever know.
So they can't tell once they have you?
No. There's one guy that could tell. I don't know how, but maybe he slept with other trans women, but he was like, is there something you want to tell me? And I was like,
Well, was he inside you when he said that?
Yeah, I was like, what do you mean? No. He was like, are you sure? And he just carried on, and then he we like chilled for a bit, and then he left.
Well, so you don't know if he actually knows.
He knew,
That's
mate.
what he was talking
like
about.
he realised once he was inside.
I reckon he probably knew anyway, and he was like, do you want to tell me? Because if you do, then I'll respect you more. But at the time, I was exploring myself. You know, I used to get guys over from Tinder loads.
It's called being honest and truthful. That's just messed up.
Whose house is this? Whose house is this? You chicken meatball-headed motherfucker. Whose house is this? Whose house is this? Whose house is this? Yeah, go ahead and kick me out. It'll be on every news organization in the country. F you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm with it. Get your good glamour shots there, motherfucker. I remember the you said on the floor. I remember the you said, misgendering Lee Finke, lying about us. Go f yourself. I can stand in here and yell all day. I don't give a shit. You want to drag me out? We're going to have a bunch of cameras on us, including that one, that we're going to put on all the news organizations. What? What? Here you go, fucker. What? Exactly. Shut the f up. You want to drag me out? Be my ass. Come get me. But it's going to be on the news. Everyone's going to know what the f y'all are up to. And we're done with it.
When do we want it?
Now!
When do we want
No, this is an illegitimate committee. They do not deserve to be here. We need to have everyone to be here as they do. Now! Y'all want to have your little with the cops? We're going to be here too.
What do we want?
We're done.
When do we
You
want
want
it?
to drag me out, then drag me out. I'm not moving.
When do we want it?
I weigh 450 pounds, I hope y'all are strong.
When do we want it?
I'm done.
When do we want
No, we're staying here until all y'all file out, go home, and think about your life and think about what the fuck the state of Minnesota.
All they're doing is disturbing the peace. They're not going to change anything. At this point, he's just following the GPS, telling him to continue straight through the crazy people.
Is that it?
Man, what the is this, man?
What, man? Oh, I think it's Pride Month or something.
Hell no, man. Take the off, man.
What?
Bro.
I think they all come with it. Let me see.
Hell no, man. I can come with this, man. Man, you put this sticker on here, man. Look, bro. There you go. That's for you. That's for you, bro. Man.
Bro does not want any part of that mess.
Edgar, can I tell you what I think the centralized problem with humanity is?
Oh, I am all ears, baby.
Men.
What do you both have to say, those misogynists who say women belong in the kitchen?
I say it's a new time.
I couldn't agree more. I think cooking is far too important of a task to entrust to women.
Oh, what? Them's fighting words, bro. Them's fighting words all ripped out.
If a man says he's a woman, can he go anywhere women are? Should we let men in everywhere?
Yes.
Isn't what you're saying is that trans rights are penis rights?
So I'm very angry. I'm very upset.
Do you think things would improve if you just calmed down?
I
promise.
Promise.
To calm the hell down.
To calm the down.
So 6 out of 10 liberal women are on SSRIs. Are you on any?
That's a personal question.
Does mental illness cause liberalism, or is it the other way around?
I would pay a handsome amount just to get a subscription to watch these women getting humiliated the entire day.
What does Pride Month mean to you?
We would not like to answer your question.
The police are already.
He's getting too close. He's putting the microphone 6 inches.
I'm just asking questions.
No, we're not interested. If they don't want to answer questions, please back off. He's harassing us.
No, I'm not.
It's not necessary.
You just.
They can stay right down there. They don't need to. They don't need to. This is harassment right here.
Snowflakes. You can't make it up. Hey, how's it going? Careful of this one. Big protester. He'll put you on YouTube. He'll blast you all over social media.
Well, he's not wrong about himself being blasted all over social media.
I'm married to a woman, and I'm telling you right now, it's not a
sin to be gay.
Why do you think it's not a sin to be gay?
Because it's not, dude. Where does it say in the Bible that it's a sin to be gay?
Do you want me to read it to you?
Please do.
For this reason, God gave them up to vile passions, for even their women exchanged the natural use of what was against nature. Likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust for one another, men with men committing what is shameful, and receiving in themselves the penalty of their error which was due.
You believe in that, that's awesome. Why do you gotta convince everybody else?
The Bible says sin separates us from God, and God loves people, and God doesn't want people to be separated
But
from
isn't
Him.
there also the thing of like forgiveness of sin?
That's what I'm preaching.
But like, maybe you don't have to be out here preaching it to people. You also got your buddy out here with the camera. I see you, dude. You get the camera out of my face, bro.
People have to turn from sin and put their trust in Jesus to be forgiven.
Okay.
Not everyone is just forgiven automatically.
I get it. Oh my God, you got your other friend across the street, bro. Come on. Like, I'm not stupid, dude. Like,
What do
I
you
used to
mean?
guard you guys.
What do you
like,
mean?
All you're doing is you're waiting for me to punch you.
I'm not waiting
Or,
for you
like,
to
you're
punch me.
waiting for somebody
No.
to hit you.
I'm
That's
wanting
not
more
the
people to hear the message of the gospel.
This is so ridiculous.
Listen, bro,
dude.
it's not fake, it's real. If
I
sin,
truly hope that I see some on like TikTok or something, this is real or something like that. They're gonna turn to God if they want to turn to God.
people can't believe it if they don't
All
hear.
this is gonna do is piss people off, my man. You're not gonna do it by having a microphone and like a speaker out here.
Well, you can say that, but that's what Jesus said to do. He said to go out and proclaim it to everyone.
He arrived with proof and has remained calm throughout. Why is Baldy still angry with him? Looks like a really dangerous and dumb thing to do if you ask me. They all have a certain look about them, don't they? These protesters are lucky the truck driver stopped. 1 second later, and they'd be more road bump than activist. Man, if I had to deal with Gen Z, or what is it now, Gen Alpha all day, yeah, I'd feel like this too.
In case you're wondering what it's like being transgender under this new administration, I just got my new passport in the mail and they changed the gender to male because of Donald Trump. In case y'all want proof, there's my picture, very cutty. And yeah, there's that big ugly M, yay!
Now it's easier to tell the difference, you just gotta look at their ID.
Nobody wants to get you guys pregnant.
They're not protesting for change, they're protesting for attention, and to feel better about themselves.
Gender-affirming care is life-saving care. It's not politics, it's healthcare. And yet this administration is trying to remove it from reach for especially those on Medicaid. For the over 400,000 trans individuals in this country who could lose access to their care. When you deny someone's right to care, you deny their right to live. Without affirming providers, LGBTQ people delay screenings. They delay becoming diagnosed, and those diagnoses turn into death sentences. You won't see that loss right away. 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you'll start asking yourself, why didn't we act? And the answer will be silence.
And this is how you're gonna convince people to vote for you? That's a bold plan. Let's see how it works out for them.
I don't care.
Get that. That's a win! Rage Crowd! I'm the champion! We did it! We won!
Of course, it's the woke man that rage quits in an argument. It really fits the stereotype here.
Where were my rights in the womb? Do I not get rights till I'm born?
I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
Do you have a daughter?
Do I have a daughter? I have 2 sons.
Okay, well, let's say that one of your sons was a girl and they were a woman in the womb. You can find out the gender before they're born.
Yeah.
Where were their rights in the womb?
I have no idea.
Everybody to live. Are you against the death penalty?
You know, I don't know what you're getting at.
Are you against the death penalty?
I don't like the death penalty.
Why?
No. Because I don't think we get to decide that.
We don't get to decide, so we shouldn't be able to decide for babies in the womb if they get to live or not, right?
The baby in the womb is not yet born, right?
They're still babies.
Have you ever carried a child?
No, but I know what a child is.
I don't agree with you, so take your microphone and put it someplace else if you're trying to back people into a corner.
Oh, you don't need to touch my stuff. You don't need to touch my stuff. Thank you.
Don't
touch my
keep talking to her.
Yeah, you need to just get out.
You don't need to. This is a woman's march. I'm a woman.
Yeah, good. That's good. So go and support women. I told you. You can twist it any way you want, but is not the death penalty. It's
putting someone to death without their consent.
Are you a scientist or a doctor?
Do I have to be a scientist to know what a is?
It's not about that. Just get your microphone out of my face and go spin your agenda.
If she's against the death penalty, then why is she all for the other thing? It makes no sense.
That's why he won. Because people like you. That's why he won. That is why he won, because of people like you who need to stop it. Let him live. Bro, just like, bro, chill, bro. You're okay with that? He's a racist. I'm so okay. How can I be racist? He's a racist. Okay with it. If you voted for Trump, you're a racist. He's a racist. How can I be racist? No, he's not. Leave him alone. Doesn't watch the news. You realize he wasn't a Democrat. Highly educated. Oh, are you? Then why are you wearing that hat? Everything's going up for I don't know how long. The Democrats have been running New York since who knows how long. But then Trump comes in and just fixes it. All right, well, this is my stuff. I hope you enjoy the hat. Oh, God, attack her.
Why are they always so miserable, angry, and out of shape? You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch some of my videos right after this video. So if you like this video, you might as well watch another one. Till next time.